Oh, I wish I was a Chrissie Mayr wiener, 'cause that's the kind I always wanted to. BYB! That's the show you're on with special guest Chrissie Mayr! It's not her. It's all of us. Messed it up.
That was a good.
Hey, Chrissie.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Show.
Wow. What an honor to have the Superman introducing me.
Absolutely. Yeah, we recognize the voice. Yeah, a true stand-up comedian and a host of Chrissie Mayr's channels on Rumble and YouTube. Of course, Simpcast. And the host of The Wet Spot on Compound. Welcome.
Oh, thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Cheers.
Yeah, you've been
Dogs are barking.
Oh, will your feet hurt?
No, actual
Chrissie.
dogs.
Get Muffin in here.
Chrissie, can I just ask you, is that a purple Frankie McDonald bobblehead that you have?
Yes,
behind
it
you?
is.
Oh,
Yeah.
Has your head
I have a
before?
one myself.
Oh my God! Look at that! Look at that!
What number do you have? What number do you have?
Oh, what number bobblehead? 55 of 200.
Ah, 67.
Wow.
My one's head fell off of it, so I had to glue it back
realize
on.
There were only 200 of these made.
Yeah,
Our pets' heads are
he's
falling
selling
off.
out. He's selling out.
Do you know I had an orange? This was a Christmas gift, but I was also gifted an orange one sent to the Compound Media Studio. Guess how long it lasted before somebody destroyed it?
Oh, that
2 days.
Like not even one show. Like
the head is heavier than the rest of the body
not
and
meant to be.
the base.
Like
Yeah,
in
I
real
had to
life.
glue it back on earlier today. It really
They're
fell
not gonna
off. Look at it.
change
It's completely screwed up. I had to glue it
Oh,
back
yeah.
on. It looks like he's
Oh,
tried
no.
to slit his throat. But
Why
it
is it
works.
so
though.
heavy? What
It
is that?
works. It works.
Is it filled with water or something?
No, you,
Don't be like that.
that's
Oh,
wrong.
That's nasty. I can't imagine how
Oh,
heavy the
man.
one with his cowboy hat will be. It's going to be a lot heavier.
Oof.
Watch out, boys.
Hey Shizzle, you call into the show. I know your voice.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, you got a favorite word.
What's that? What's that
Sounds
line?
familiar.
Jetty. Jetty. As you call
No,
Jetty.
I'm not allowed to say that on here.
It's Jetty.
I save my catchphrases for other shows, and people like to steal them, which is really annoying.
Yeah, we-
Tee!
Paywall.
Oh yeah, the tea.
Wow.
By the way,
whoops.
Damien Rogers says, "Hey, Chrissie."
Hey,
Yeah, he just wanted to say hi.
Ouch.
this is fun,
Of
guys.
course.
Where does everybody live? Like, I mean, don't get so specific, but are we all
South
from-
I'm all the way out
Carolina.
in Oregon.
Ooh, are you near
Yes,
the trail?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oregon
necessarily. Yeah, it's not too far from here, as a matter of fact.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
not at all. I live in
I
I
Southern
got
Oregon. So.
hysteria.
I'm out in South Mississippi.
Ooh, where the real men live.
Right. Yes,
Which
man.
what he isn't.
I'm in Canada.
You can do
Or-
my lady. Yeah.
My lady.
Got a good look.
Where
I'm
real
from
men live,
Scotland.
and the sheep are
Scotland?
really
Okay.
scared.
I live in St Andrews, the home of golf, where people
Are you
like
guys
swinging
twins?
balls.
It's just one with sunglasses, one without. Like I'm seeing
Oh,
you
maybe.
guys have the same genetic makeup, I think.
It could be.
Yeah,
I
they
take
both
that as an
came from
insult.
the,
No,
No, just kidding. No.
Ginger beards.
They have a lot
No, we're two completely different people.
No, they have
All
a lot
right.
in common.
No, my
They're
parents
both
hail
from
from
the,
New York.
same
He's
Amish
an
community.
old Southerner.
Cool. What part of New York?
My dad is from Queens. My mom was from Long Island. And then they like moved south in the early '90s, and I was born in North Carolina. So
That's cool. That's kind
Yeah.
of what we're from Rockville Center, and then my brother moved out to North Carolina a couple years ago.
yeah, it's nice
Where they
there
go?
for sure.
They go to North Carolina, they go to Florida,
Yep.
and that's where they die.
They carter bag.
Hell yeah.
Escape from New York.
Mhm.
South is better.
It
I'm
is.
from Sheepshead
No.
Bay, Marine
It
Park.
is
That
funny,
bay,
too, 'cause-
ooh.
I live in South Carolina now. I guess Kumi is moving to like 25 minutes from where I live.
Uh-oh.
So
don't
hopefully you
bother.
guys do like Comedians of the Compound somewhere
Be
down here and I
cool.
can catch it.
Yeah.
Don't show up at his door like some other weirdos. Man. He's told stories of people just showing up at his house. Hey, I'll
or at his studio.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. Well,
I wouldn't know.
There's other people that show up there and they take things and then leave. That's
What
never
does the
happened
bell
at a
mean?
compound. What's that?
What does the bell mean? Is it time
I
for
think you might
entertainment?
know. We're just not allowed to say.
It's the inappropriate bell.
Oh, yeah.
It says like an N word or an F word.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Or an R word.
Something I'm not allowed to say on here or scream.
We're not doing it.
No, we're on YouTube. So, Chrissy, you caught a strike on your YouTube channel this past Sunday?
When am I not catching a strike?
Right now, because you're off.
I've had so many over the years. Yeah,
So-
do you know if you play? That's why you have to watch what clips that you play. If you play even an AI, even a clip of something, whoever's checking your YouTube, whoever's like reading through your what's it called when somebody like writes down everything that's said on an episode?
Synopsis?
Transcript, right? Whoever's reading your transcript, it doesn't matter if it's a human or just a video that you play. It doesn't even matter. But I played an AI of Joe Biden. You know that clip that went viral of Joe Biden who's talking about the T Squad, how put a thing around your thing and feel the sweet release of the thing and all about that. And it's really funny and it's wild because it's words and phrases that I would never say, but we played it and we were reacting to it on Simcast. Like we're going, oh my God, oh no. And then literally that's enough to trigger hate speech.
Jeez.
But it's
doesn't
an
even
AI
matter
saying
your
it.
own
It's not even a
words.
real person talking.
Nope.
It's a robot. How can a robot have hate? A robot cannot hate. They don't have emotions. So when it speaks,
If they're
it's a good
programmed to
thing.
hate, they will hate.
It's a good thing I didn't play that exact same video. Good thing.
They can't be reasoned
I'm sure I'm
with.
on
They
all
can't
the
be
lists.
bargained with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
the
that was the-
problem. I'm sure some jerk probably reported you, and some
Yeah.
one of these do-gooders that watches all the shows and tries to get them strikes. I'm sure that's what happened to you.
That's crazy.
I would assume.
But
Did you
that was
appeal it at all?
Oh yeah. I've been appealing.
Like a banana.
Yeah.
That was the first strike for your channel, or
No, it's
the
like maybe the third. But then you wait and they go away.
Oh, okay. I keep
Yeah.
hearing it's like 3 strikes. Like first one you get a week, and then like the second
Well,
one
if
it's like
in a
90
row-
days.
If it's in a row, it's
Oh,
bad.
okay, in a row. I
But you
got
gotta
you.
wait.
90
time
days.
goes
Yeah.
by, and then
Yeah.
they'll have
exactly.
just a warning stay on your channel. But if you have like, what is it, 3 consecutive strikes, then you're out.
Yeah, within 90 days. That's kind of
Yeah.
how it goes. Yeah, exactly. But you're still on Rumble, so I guess you're still doing shows. And are you on? I saw your show on Compound Media YouTube channel. So did you just temporarily use that
that's
for
what
one show?
we borrowed it. Yeah, that's what we did up the Content House too. Cause same thing, I got a strike right before Content House, so
Right.
Compound was nice enough to let us borrow their channel.
Oh.
It's not like they're posting
got-
anything on there, so they can.
No,
post
they're really
anything,
not.
yeah.
They're really not doing much at all. But I think they're just afraid of the same thing happening. But it's like you can't live in fear. You got to do what you can, edit what you're able to while still being yourself. It's just that's a very underutilized tool for them.
And
Yeah, we got a
whatever
strike
Erock
like,
can get to make money for his Funko Pops, go ahead.
Oh, well, they're dumping all the Funko Pops in the ocean.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be like Terminator at the beginning, when it's got all the dead skulls and
What movie?
obviously because they're dead.
What was the name of the
But
movie?
Fuck off.
I was literally just going to ask the same thing. Terminator.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, now you're all being racist. Okay, I'm reporting this
Terminator.
channel. You're all getting reported. End of.
No!
No, you're
Hey,
fucked.
for
Kick him.
fuck's sake.
You wouldn't do that. You're a better Palestine than that.
I think he said
I'm a bad
Terminator.
person.
No.
That
No.
Okay,
I like that you have an
care.
L in the word person. Person.
Palestine.
Fuck, okay, I was prepared for tonight's show. I dressed up just for you. Look, I'm wearing a suit. I've got a tie on.
What you're wearing because you don't have a light. You need a light.
Yeah.
A light. I've got one behind me. I don't want it in front of me because you can see how yellow my fucking teeth are.
Who cares? Get
Who
some light
cares?
strips
Who
and a
cares?
light.
Who cares?
I got a light right here.
Oh,
my God.
oh, look what you did.
Party
You broke
trick.
his smile.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't
What are
need
you,
a
a
light. He
hockey
ain't too
player?
bright.
That's a Glasgow smile.
Tell her the story, Jerry. Tell her the
You're
story.
took a drop
European.
kick to the
Standards are
mouth.
so much different in Europe.
It was a
I got
glory
headbutted
hole
by a
injury.
girl once because she was being a cunt and I was calling out for being a cunt and she headbutted me and she moved on my top row of my teeth down a couple of millimeters and all my top row of teeth are dead.
Who did this
Lovely.
to you? Who headbutted you?
Millimeters. How many is that?
Some bitch, which is why I never look at them in the eyes nowadays. That's why I like calling into your show every now and then.
Mary, you should just say you were a hockey player and that's how you lost them.
There you go.
I could say I was a lot more better things than a hockey player.
Yeah, you should say it was
We don't really
cancer.
play hockey.
You have teeth
yeah.
cancer.
Yeah, set up a GoFundMe for my.
You have
new
a calcium
donations,
deficiency.
everybody. Yes.
It was in a riot.
There's not
at,
enough milk
Rangers
in my area, even though I could just suck my own
You
dick
lost
every
him on
night.
January 6th when you flew over that one day.
What did you just say, Jerry?
What? What are you talking about?
What?
Something about
What can I
sucking your
do?
own-
Suck my own dick?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
I could try.
Yeah.
I thought Why Do I
Well,
Pod
save
can
that
do
for
that.
the Patreon.
Okay.
There you go.
I don't want to
For
show
your
you for free.
OnlyFans.
God damn it, I need to get paid.
Last time I tried sucking my own
Vodka,
dick, the fire company had to
all
come
it is
rescue me.
vodka.
Good capitalist. Good.
Yeah, Jerry
it's
actually
much cooler
has
to
an
be a guy than
OnlyFans,
to
believe it
be-
or not.
I do. I've got 28 fans now.
God,
Shits
dude.
and giggles. It's free if you want to subscribe.
What do you do on there?
Nothing, because you're not allowed to show scat porn. And I was just going to show myself shitting in slow motion. That's why I got this iPhone.
That you are a scat man?
No, I just like. No, I'm just going to do slow motion shitting.
I'm
Have you not seen any of my slow motion shitting videos? That's the only reason you need slow motion on your phone. What else do you need slow motion for?
Like if
Not
someone's
that.
like winning a race and it's like and you really want to savor the moment.
Yeah, but why are you gonna be? You're not gonna be set up for that. At least I know I'm prepared for shitting in slow motion.
Or if someone's coming down a slide, or someone's like on a ride and they're coming around the corner. That's a fun time to do slow motion.
I don't have
someone.
TikTok, so I wouldn't do that stuff.
One
That just
time my
sounds
friend was
terrible.
asleep, so I had it's when slow motion first came out, and I put it on my phone. One of my friend was passed out drunk, and my other friend came up and just smacked him really hard, and I got it in slow motion.
Oh.
Yeah, you need to be prepared, like my friend Frankie McDonald says. All right. You can't just film a video randomly in slow motion. You need to be prepared in advance. Okay.
There's no videos of you coming in
Sounds
slow
like you're
motion.
being a perfectionist, Jerry. Are you
I
a
know, I
Virgo?
am. Yeah, I'm
I
such a
knew it.
perfectionist. That's why my teeth are so perfect.
That's but that's
I'm
why you
alright.
got them fixed. You know, a lot of people would just leave the hole.
Yeah. Oh, they'd probably
about
just
a
steal
phone?
someone else's phones, but that's not up to me.
Shout out to Tommy McNulty, Scott
boy.
Fitzpatrick. Corn Def is here.
Corn dip. Corn.
My boy.
Balls deep. Derek Andrews, Sad Boy.
Everybody's here.
Yeah, I
Who
just like
invented the name BYB podcast? Backyard Boys.
a mixture of people actually. I came up with the BYB because I was gonna change it from week to week, like bring your boredom, because you're bored, whatever, just a bunch of different things. And then some jerk off called us the Backyard Beta Boys, and then I was like, yeah,
what about
cool, we're the Backyard Boys.
What about the front yard?
Go ahead.
What front yard Woodies?
I think she's looking for another F word.
The front yard word for cigarettes. The British word for
That's
cigarettes.
not politically correct. So we opted out.
I'm just gonna roll a fag.
Hoops over
right
here.
now.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
go on your own channel and get strikes. What are you doing here?
Oh.
Come on.
No,
Yeah, what are you, a fucking
You don't
Husey?
get strike for that word.
No, I see. So you're on Rumble, and I saw Crowder's on there now, and he's already up to 1.2 million followers. He had 170,000 live viewers.
So
I wonder if Daily Wire is like kicking themselves right now because they're like, man, they bungled that deal.
For sure.
Well, who do you think bungled that deal, Steven Crowder or the Daily Wire? It almost seemed like they both kind of work against each other.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, I think Crowder definitely like was peacocky about it and like, look, everyone, this is my dirty laundry. This is what's going on. But then again, like, if the Daily Wire really wanted Crowder, like, at all costs, it seems like they just didn't do what was necessary. They probably had a sense of a number or whatever. You know, I don't really know that much about the situation other than like
I thought like he said something on one of his shows about like a conversation he was having about moving over to another place.
He did.
And he said like
he put him on blast because they sent him a contract, like a pre-contract with a bunch of stipulations in it, but everybody gets those from what I understand. So it's not like
I
don't.
It's like Kevin Nash and the other cunt leaving.
Yeah, it's just like wrestling. Everything in life is just like wrestling.
Enough. That's what they're and they're like, we need Bear because we're better than this. That's why he wanted to leave and go there. And Landau was like,
my racist impression. I'm Razor Ramon. And he's just it's a terrible racist. He wasn't Spanish.
Exactly. That was his whole fucking thing. Sorry, we weren't allowed to talk about wrestling. Never mind.
No, we're never allowed to talk about wrestling. Stop it. God. The lady's going to leave because we're talking about wrestling.
Sorry. Chrissy, what do you think about Hulk Hogan? Go on.
She's made her leave, goddammit.
Just a sight gag. Okay. Hulk Hogan, actually, I was very much into the wrestling ice cream pops that the ice cream man would drive around and sell. I don't know if it's, this is gonna. Some of my younger folks are not gonna understand this, but it was so good. It was like a layer of cookie, a layer of vanilla ice cream, and then like a thin chocolate layer, and the cookie would be imprinted with like, Randy Savage or like whoever.
Yeah. Did you wrestle it with your tongue?
I just would deep throat the whole thing, just prepare yourself for adulthood.
The pink icing cup that was like shaped like a triangle had like a bubble
screwball. The screwball.
Yes, that was my favorite. Yeah.
Ooh, you know what they have now? They have the SpongeBob SquarePants one.
Yes. I love those.
That, like,
that was the gumball
my
eyes.
son used to get all the time, but then if it melts even a little bit, the black gumball like starts drooling down. It starts like sliding down, and it looks like a goth chick crying. Like you gotta get right away, or else it looks very scary.
I like a good Choco Taco, huh? Come on.
Choco tacos are so good. I can't believe they've been eliminated. I can't believe they don't sell them. I mean, they haven't sold them at Taco Bell in a long time, but I think they also phased them out of the ice cream trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember during the COVID lockdowns, they were doing Compound from Kumia's house with him and Lando, and like all those guys would talk about. Half the show was like how many Choco tacos they were eating at Kumia's house. It was hilarious.
Wow, they're so good. I wonder if you ordered them somewhere.
Yeah, as far as I know, they still have them. I can find them at the grocery store.
One time I took Anthony's last Choco Taco, and
Sam's
he came
Club
and he threw the
or
box
Publix.
at me and called me a bummer.
Yeah, that's a bummer move. You don't take the last of anything in anybody's house.
Well, you bummer. That's what he did.
Mr. Aid, can we hear some more of your Superman talk?
Sure. Why? No. Don't put me on the spot like that. I'm not a performing monkey.
Ooh, I like it.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Hello. The show is 20 minutes in.
Tap dance for it, boy.
And no gay jokes? What's going on here? Put it in my bum.
Any joke can be gay if you tell it out of your ass.
No, I had a question for you about your live from January 6th. If that your Superman is gay now, I didn't know if your inspiration for that was actually our own Superman.
No, I mean, no. The inspiration for that was as soon as it came out in the comics, like whatever the newest version was, that like Superman was gay now, or his son. His son
was bi.
Bi.
Gay.
Gay enough. Guess what? Bi is gay.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Agreed.
You suck a cock. You're gay.
So is
if
your
it's on the table? No.
Is Ian?
It's on my tongue.
Is Ian the guy that's like a huge fan of the wet spot? He goes to Comic-Con all the time. Is he gay or straight? Because like he keeps trying to say he's straight, and then I remember an old episode of Wet Spot. He was bragging about like sleeping with guys. So I'm like,
Ian is heteroflexible. He's also one of these, and like this quality is more common with chicks. Like he's also like a do anything slut. You know what I mean? Like literally anything for fame. He will do anything if he thinks it'll get him booked in a porn or closer to a girl in porn, or like he's just so one-minded. He's so simple-minded. He has a one-track mind that way. He's also autistic. This is Stancil. That's Stancil, not Ian. He's so focused. I got so panicking thinking you were literally bringing in Ian, and I was like, oh,
no.
Surprise!
No, we're talking about Ian Marshall, Kevin. He's one of my super fans. He is such a super mooch. I yelled at him because last week he ate half the appetizer plate, which I order for everybody. It's for the talent. Like I can justify that it's a write-off, whatever. But he fucking just stood there and inhaled half the thing. Just an appetizer plate.
Like
so it's mozzarella
like
sticks, it's chicken wings, it's like sliders, pork sliders, it's French fries, it's chicken, it's mozzarella sticks. It's like
really good.
It's not a buffet.
But Jimmy, did you not witness him inhaling after his own food, mind you? He ordered his own fries, and then he's like, like literally hungry hippos. And he never throws in money. He never gives. He never buys around. He never. And I'm not like a cheap, I'm I'm literally the opposite of a Jew. I like to buy things for people, but you also,
that's why you've got a nose like Ari Lang. I get you.
We notice the people who throw in and the people who never throw in. You notice, you definitely notice it's all about the same. It doesn't matter. But then you notice the one person who literally never buys around. So I'm just like, it's common. Not only that, he also is like, he latches on to like every girl who comes on the show. He beelines to them. He'll literally walk out if there are no porn stars on the show. If they bail or don't show up, like he'll literally like creepily go get his coat and like leave. And he never really like, maybe once he said thank you to me, but there's like no appreciation. I don't know if that's due to the autism or what. No appreciation. No anything. Skills. Never brings anything. People like Jimmy's great. Jimmy will bring beers. People will bring Chulies. People will bring cookies, snacks sometimes. Literally
Jimmy's
brings
autism
nothing.
Is just fine.
Yeah, Jimmy's
Ian brings nothing but an erection every week. And as soon as the show is over, makes a beeline for the girls. Oh, can I have a selfie? And it's like, girl, enough. Isn't the app thing like $70?
Is it?
What app?
Whoever this Frank Pellegrino guy is, Pellegrino.
What app thing?
Yeah, that's the real. That's the real Frank.
I think
that's the real one.
The tray that you bought.
Yeah, I know it is.
The appetizer thing. Let me look it up. I'm looking up the menu right now.
No, common courtesy is you get invited somewhere, you bring something.
Yeah.
See, thank you. That not everybody was raised with manners. I was always taught like don't show up anywhere empty-handed.
Yeah, that's like a big thing. Like especially they teach people like growing up north is
etiquette.
You go somewhere, you bring something, you get invited.
It's like a fast for you.
I wouldn't do that. They'd be like, they don't want my garbage.
Frank is on.
But it's also like you're seeing free tips and ass eating.
What is wrong with you, Ian? You sneaky little bastard! Oh, Holly Hendricks isn't here yet. She might not be coming. I guess I'll leave without anybody noticing. What the fuck? You're the most fair weather fucking fan on the planet, Ian.
All right, good enough. We get the picture.
Wow.
Yeah.
I really don't yell like that at anybody but him.
I wish
my computer always brings us magazines to get signed. And,
can I please share my screen and show you this party platter? This is so. Now I am being a Jew, but like, look at this party platter. $60. I had no idea these were so much.
Matzo sticks, spring rolls, chicken tenders, buffalo wings, pulled pork platters, and onion rings. God damn.
But it makes sense if it's like, oh, okay, like 4+ people are eating it. Great, enjoy, munch.
Slam the whole thing.
Really,
You don't just walk up and grab a handful. Okay, for you guys.
And you know what? There's also party platter manners. There's decorum. There's kind of like you take a mozzarella stick, you walk away. You let a few minutes pass. You survey the scene. Okay, you see who else is looking at this party platter. Who else is interested? There's one left. There's sometimes a discussion. Who wants the last this or that? Oh, should we split it? No, don't be gay. Don't split it. Take the whole thing. There's at least a little bit of deference to who else is around. Nope, not he. And he's just like,
Just grabs for himself. Doesn't think about anybody else.
Like this, looking at him, going, just waiting for him to look up. He doesn't look up.
Because he's eating.
Yeah, I guess so.
You need to have Jimmy G bodyguarding it.
Shout out to Mersh in the chat. What's up, man?
I'm going off so much on him, but he'll I think he needs his glasses fixed because he'll lean. He looks at his phone always like this.
They don't any.
Yeah, you can increase your text on your phone to make it bigger. Why are you doing that? You know, normally I just look down like I'm creeping over, and I look just like a fucking hunchback.
He's always breathing down the neck of my guests, and then I have to make sure I have to walk them to their Uber, or make sure like Jimmy or a trusted friend. If Jimmy's the trusted friend that has to walk you to your Uber, that says a lot.
Jimmy's a fucking lovely guy, though. Jimmy knows what he's up to. He's a lovely guy.
What do you think is causing him?
Awesome.
Jimmy got shit for a while. Jimmy got like some shit at the beginning, but now
everybody is shit.
He's kind of in. Yeah.
He's the fucking.
What do you think causes that guy the worst problem? His gayness
the worst
or
thing that Jimmy did was like kind of lurk. Like now that you've seen Ian, don't you feel like, oh wow, I was not that
he put his hand around Cumia
Ian
one time.
And Michael Gavin Ali. I'm a massive porn guy that downloads lots of porn. I know all these porn stars and everything. I'm a lot better than Michael Gavin Ali. I'm just not as fucking retarded as he is, and I don't go to all these conventions to try and get pictures with them.
And even if you did,
you don't bust into people's fucking dressing rooms.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I figured out all our favorite people yesterday.
Well, I'm sorry, I accidentally walked into your dressing room. I didn't know you'd be dressing in your dressing room.
And see, if there was really a war going on between Russia and Ukraine, they would have just bombed all you guys at that time, just to get rid of all the best people in the world.
Well, I feel like Russia is like getting with China and Brazil and who else? South Africa. It's the BRICS, right? They're all teaming up, and they're gonna leave the U.S. I think out in the cold.
Do you know who's really responsible though?
Frankie McDonald.
Not true.
Isn't he always?
I repeat, not true.
He's the best. You better be going to Sydney, Nova Scotia on April 8th.
Maybe. Are you guys all going?
2024?
I'm going. I'm going.
You guys are all going?
Be there.
Yes.
Jimmy, are you going?
I'd like to.
Do you even have a passport? Jimmy, do you even have an ID? Do you have a driver's license or something? Do you have a piece of mail?
I could get one.
You don't have a drive. Oh wait, you live in New York City, so
be prepared. That's the title of his book. Okay, it's a year away. It's over a year away. You all need to go. Everybody.
Can I go back?
Can
I go back to the Jimmy lurking story? He was hanging out at the Sullivan's like last summer, and like he was like drunk. And Jimmy, you put your arm around Cumia, like when or his shoulder when he was talking to Gavin.
I don't remember. How would I know?
Because remember he was talking about it like on his Wednesday Cumia show with Gavin. He was like, yeah, this guy, he put his arm around his shoulder.
Yeah,
like,
Jimmy, do you remember?
I do remember.
Do you remember?
That must have been my cousin.
It was a little too excitable, a little too friendly, but
it's all right.
It could be worse. Like
it was when you used to wear that red baseball cap backwards all the time.
Yeah, it could be worse. You could be a queer with autism.
Did you retire the baseball hat?
Well, I got the better hat from Marshall, but then I lost that last night, so I might have to.
Oh no, the hat!
Last night?
Yeah, well, I have Matt Mead's phone charger because I lost mine, and then he gave me his.
What don't you lose?
Is this what gay guys do?
You know how I can tell that it's Matt Mead's phone charger? Because it's covered in cocaine.
Because it was a USB-C and it wasn't a lightning port.
I lose my cock.
Oh, you're still sniffing it. Oh, what the fuck. Men nowadays.
Was that the phone charger, Jimmy?
Yeah, this is Matt Meads. He gave it to me.
You still have it?
Is it the same?
And I don't really
I think remember. The state of your phone charger says a lot about who you are as a person.
Well, at least he has one. At least
I have a wireless phone charger. What does that say about me?
That means you're an early adapter. Yeah. You take it in the ass.
I have a micro USB. What does that mean? Don't answer.
Ooh. I'll just plug it wherever it fits, baby.
Not a lot of places. Not a lot anymore.
I'm annoyed at the fact that the USC even exists. Like, what was the point? We were all doing fine with the USB. Why do we have to fuck it all up?
I changed over to the UFC.
It's faster. It's faster.
Oh, yeah.
Is it though?
Once Brock Lesnar was there, I was definitely
supposed to be.
That's stupid. I'm sorry.
Brock Lesnar
should leave.
I actually found my DMs on Instagram with Jimmy G the day after the day of that incident. September 15th it was. Yeah.
Incident.
Oh, when he got the shout out.
Oh no! 4 days after September 11th. That must have been a tragedy.
That's pretty
funny. That's what we call it over here. Remember when 11,000 died in the incident?
Those are fun times.
Go ahead, Bruce.
But anyway, Jimmy, now you're accepted.
I do what I can.
There he is.
Yeah.
All right, we got royalty.
Yep.
Oh my God,
Get him in the middle. Get him in the middle.
Special guest is here.
Hi, Chrissy. You got a Frankie bobblehead.
Yes. Yes. This is my home version.
Frankie, what are you up
doing?
I'm doing good so far.
Are you at Dooley's?
Steel City.
Steel City for some karaoke tonight?
Wow. Okay, it's pretty packed in there tonight.
What happened to Dooley's?
What happened to Dooley's? Did you?
Yeah.
Are they out of business?
Oh, he's bar hopping. That's what he does. He goes bar hopping.
I think it's the
Frankie, you getting recognized a lot?
There's Steel City. I'm showing you guys.
You should tell him you better recognize.
Very nice, Frankie. Very nice.
Nice.
Awesome.
Hey, Frankie, did you find a couple fans of yours?
They're well over 20 years old.
They
Oh,
look
they're
well.
over 20.
Are they?
They look like 15 or 16,
They're
maybe.
well over 20 years old.
Are they?
I don't know.
They're
I
over
don't
20
know.
years old.
Well over. Did you ask them exactly how old they are, or are they just well over?
Is
Can
it
I
like
see
dog
your
years?
IDs?
How about these
Frankie,
girls?
next time ID them.
They're well over 20
Wow,
years
Frankie,
old.
these girls are cute. Good job.
Yeah, Blondie's pretty hot, isn't she?
Which one's your favorite? Do you like the brown one or
Both
do
of
you like
them.
the
They're
blonde one?
well over 20 years old. Well over 20 years old.
They're over 20. Good job.
Frankie, which one smelled better?
I like that blonde
Both
top.
of
It looks
them.
like
Yeah, looks like
Both
a
of
mermaid
them.
top.
looks
What
like
did they
cellophane.
smell like, Frankie?
Both of them.
What did they
Frankie, how
smell
you
like,
feeling?
Frankie?
I'm doing great so far.
Okay, good.
That's great.
Yeah,
I'm
how's
so
your
glad
face
you're
doing,
here,
buddy?
Frankie. We're
Frankie, did you ever
definitely
try to-
coming over.
Did you ever try to get your picture with the wrong lady and she smacks you? Has that ever happened, Frankie? Why does it look? Are you there after closing? What's going on?
No, he's showing us
He's
what's
a
going to be.
VIP. When you're
He's showing us
VIP,
all the
VIP
chairs
section.
that will
they let you come
be.
in whenever.
He's showing us all the chairs that will be set up when we arrive there for Frankie Con 2024.
That's right.
Frankie Con.
For the eclipse.
Shapeshifter Con?
Well, I'm not sure if that's official yet, but we are all going there. And if you're not going there, I'm going to be so disappointed because this is the only time in my life.
In Sydney, Nova Scotia, Monday, April 8th, 2024.
I will be there, Frankie.
Frankie
I've
just
been saving up.
He just shapeshifted into a domestic violence person. Victim. Sorry.
I'm gonna miss out on WrestleMania just so I can come.
Ew.
Wow.
To Sydney, Nova Scotia. For the eclipse.
You had a little delay there.
It's a big sacrifice.
Yeah, I know. I hate when I pause and my teeth need to go back into my mouth. But I will be there, Frankie. Even if it's only for 3 minutes.
Chrissy, are you going to do like a content house type deal for Frankie Con next year?
Yes, that's what you should do.
Take so much planning.
Like a shit ton of planning.
It's a year away. Come on, you can sort out.
Yeah, you guys don't. Well, how would you know? There a lot of work goes into these.
I'm sure. Yeah, like
it takes like.
I know.
Lots and lots of plan, and it's like it can only really happen unless we get a big sponsor. So it's a lot goes into it. But
why
yeah,
did you make Frankie leave?
Oh no!
Frankie comes and goes. He's big time. He's bigger than us. He comes and goes as he pleases.
I wanted to ask if he's ever seen an eclipse before, or if he's excited to see his first eclipse. I don't know. That was my question. It's dumb.
It was like loud in there, or maybe he had a fan come up to him.
Yeah, there was nobody in there. Chrissy, there was nobody in the bar.
It still was loud though.
Keep him out.
No, it's still early though.
It's difficult when he's not in his room on Skype. It does be, but he stands outside for you. He doesn't do that for us, so he doesn't care that much about this show.
I feel bad. He waits in the cold for like an hour, sometimes an hour and a half, just to be on the show.
In 26-degree weather, just standing outside for like the wet spot. I'm like, oh my gosh,
Frankie, how long have you been waiting out there? Quite a spell. Mm-hmm.
He like toughs it out.
I'm doing great so far. I have frostbite, but that's it.
I would agree. I'm freezing great so far. So, Chrissy, I was curious. Did you ever go on Red Eye back in the day? Because I know you've been on Gutfeld.
No,
you've been on a shitload of Fox channels.
I missed that. I missed the whole Red Eye window. We were like ships passing. It was I was just getting into comedy when that show was wrapping up.
Yeah, because I was looking up your some of your older stuff today. Like obviously you were on America's Got Talent, but Punchline, Laughing, or whatever, and then the Wendy Williams show and the Chris Gethard and
these are such sad credits.
I beg to differ, but okay. No, that's cool. You've been on all these shows, but like Gutfeld most recently.
I saw that.
You've been on there twice.
It was great.
That's awesome.
Gutfeld, that was last June, I think. Yeah, last June already. Wow.
Right.
So,
it was great. I've actually gotten rid of cable since then. So,
JD.
Hello.
JD Shepardini.
And then you were on Gas and Sirius. Did you meet Anthony from Sirius? Is that where that all started from? Is that the first time you ever met him?
Kumia? Like how I met Anthony? I met him just through doing spots on In Hot Water. After my mom died in 2018, I was like, I need to do more comedy. She died of cancer. It was so quick. Yeah, I was like, I need to do more podcasts. I need to like focus on my career more. So started doing more podcasts in general, but then really took to In Hot Water and like loved the vibe that Aaron and Gino had going. And they gave me so much freedom. And it was just like me and Mike Figs like effing around, like just doing weird characters.
That was one of the first wet spots I saw. He used to be like the hype man guy for you. It was awesome.
He was the hype man, and then he quit.
You had Alex Engelbert and a few other people on. They were drinking like mystery stuff out of cups, and I think Stancil was there too, getting like a lap dance from Lucy. Him and somebody else, they were getting like lap dances. I was like, this show is off the chain. It's funny.
It is. Yeah. Sometimes we have that stuff, and then sometimes it's just like a regular podcast.
Do you remember? Do you remember Gabby Hoffman?
Oh, I love Gabby. We were just talking about her like yesterday or 2 days ago. I miss her. I wonder where she ended up. I know she lives in, I think, Alphabet City.
Wow. Was she not aware how much you were making fun of her like the whole time? Do you think she still is?
I always wonder how much she was aware, because I was not trying to like make it really obvious because I didn't want her to feel insulted.
Do you think she watched the shows? Was she a compound?
I think at one point she's like, "Is she making fun of me?" And they're all like, "No, no, that's how she is. She's also just like you. That's how she is." So I don't know. She was mostly hanging around to flirt with Aaron Berg, so I don't know if she noticed much of anything else.
Fucking those Jews. Am I right?
Stick together.
What a homewrecker. She really is psycho. Like,
yeah. No, I enjoyed you when you were on there the first time, and also with Gabby Hoffman, whatever the fucking name is.
Yeah, the one we were just talking about.
She just showed up all the time, and she was oblivious to whatever the hell was going on, and everybody was just having fun, and that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
That's his catchphrase.
That's all that matters.
Do you ever see your comedy start? Where did you start doing comedy? How did that all come about in the very first place?
I was always very intimidated by stand-up. I thought I wanted to be a news reporter. I went to school for communications, media studies. I was like, I'm gonna do the news, and then eventually moved back to New York because New York is like one of the best. It might not be anymore, but at one point it was the #1 market. But I was like, I interned at Dateline at NBC, and I was like, this is so boring. And then I interned at Conan while he was still in the city at NBC there. And then I was like, okay, comedy. This is my vibe. These are my people. I loved hanging out with the writers. I wasn't particularly starstruck by Conan. I just was like, oh, I really love this vibe, and it's fun joking around with people. And it was so much better. The environment was so much better than news. I was like, okay, I'm going to see where this leads. And I was never really a comedy nerd. So it's weird how I kind of fell into stand-up. But the writers were all like, do improv. If you're interested in this at all, do improv. So I did 5 years of improv between the UCB Theater and the Magna Theater, did a one-woman show. And then after doing an hour show for 6 weeks, I finally was like, okay, I think I could do stand-up now. I'll try it. I at least give it a whirl. And then I started stand-up in March of 2010. First big show was at the Comics that was on 14th Street, and then I was doing a lot of bringer shows through this group called Super Ego, and his name was Dale Sorensen, and he ran the mic with this woman named Michelle, something with a B. She ended up dying of rectal cancer, which is
oh my god, Farrah Fawcett.
But these bringers were great. Frankie, you look so feminine all the time.
Hey,
hi, Frankie.
Hey, Frankie. I'm doing great today.
Wow, now I know why you cut out on us. You found some hot girls.
Yeah, get that dude, Toots.
And Chrissy. And did you hear about this? Gino's doing great so far.
He is doing great so far. But you know what? Gino's with 2 hot chicks like you are right now.
I couldn't marry.
Wow.
With Frankie every Wednesday.
Don't show gay porn. Take that off the screen. Take it off. Don't show gay porn. Frankie's showing people at the bar.
There's always individuals photoshopping that stuff like that $400 Canadian. Some of those individuals, they waste their money on Photoshop somewhere.
Oh my god.
Some of those guys, they buy it at the Best Buy in the States and things like this.
Oh, Frankie.
Or Staples or the computer store.
Frankie, wait till you learn about Midjourney.
Frankie, did you get your check in the mail yet?
He's got
$5,000 Canadian.
Oh, he's here.
That's a nice hat you've got on, Frankie. I like it. Do you tie that around your neck?
Frankie, did you approach those girls, or did they recognize you?
I went up to them.
Frankie, did the girls come up to you, or did you go up to them?
They are doing great so far. Did they recognize you? Were they fans?
They recognize me everywhere I go.
Aww.
Everywhere. Oh, yeah.
Everywhere.
Do you have fans that approach you all the time, Frankie? Or
no.
do they just notice your lovely smile from Mars?
They do. You can see his smile from Mars.
His smile brightens up the world.
Yeah, it brightens up my day every day.
Yeah.
Is this one of your biggest fans?
Right next to my Frank McDonald bobblehead every day.
Aww.
I wake up, that's the first thing I see, Frankie McDonald, and I cannot wait for the eclipse next year.
Okay.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Frankie. Have a good night. His smile is good. His laugh is good.
He was trying to say he could not wait for a better Wi-Fi connection so he could be plugged into all of us.
He has to steal Wi-Fi from a better store.
Yeah. No, it's not true.
He's too far away from the A&W.
You know, you'd think with $5,000 coming to him, I don't know. Maybe once he gets the check, he can.
He's getting $5,000. Ooh.
Yeah,
he likes the A&W, but me and Jerry like AEW. Go on, that was terrible.
He won two lotteries for $2,500, which adds up to $5,000 straight out of Gino's bank account, I guess.
I was
$1,000 show yesterday. Yeah.
He's back.
Anthony Kumi is there. Oh, hey,
it's his studio.
What do you got to plug, Frankie?
Show your bobblehead.
4 orange bobbleheads left in stock.
Oh, there's only
I've got a
4
purple one though. Why would I need the orange one? Or do I need to collect all 7 of them?
Frankie accidentally broke my bobblehead. Can I get my money back?
No, that's user error.
You can order a new one.
And then Frankie had the bobblehead manufacturer make them extra breakable, like make the heads break off even easier, so people have to keep buying them.
No, it's not true.
Fuck you.
Frankie, are we gonna get a special solar eclipse or lunar eclipse model of the bobblehead?
The link to Frank Bell talking one's left to go.
I didn't ask him about the eclipse.
But we've already got one. Can we get a special limited edition one when we come for the eclipse?
Uh-oh.
With a Google video.
Can I ask Frankie about the eclipse?
Climate change.
He's here, isn't he?
Oh, he might be freezing. I don't know what's going on right now. I don't think we can do. Hey, Frankie, have you ever seen an eclipse before? Or are you waiting for your first eclipse to see? Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's not gonna. He's gone.
He does look cute in that hat. Come on, guys. We gotta admit that.
Yeah.
That's a lovely hat he's got.
BYB.
I think he said he's gonna sell a BYB Frankie bobblehead.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah. He's gonna be wearing a BYB t-shirt. That'll be awesome. Thank you, Frankie. I hope we get some of the cheese on that. A little of the fucking couple of Muldoons on that, huh?
A little bit of cake. Cake for the chipper?
Yeah, fucking give me some cake. Some cake. All right.
I have a clip of Frankie on the wet spot recently.
Frankie, what do you think of anal? Do you like anal? Do you like to see?
She's a nice girl.
Watch anal. Her name's not anal. Her name's Brianna Diamond.
You can call me anal. Sorry. That was the best.
Just call her anal. Little anal.
Got
him like really like in his
a little anal.
He's very confused. I love Frankie. He's the best. Okay. Wow. I just it's like liking. I feel like liking anal is like liking hard labor.
Where did I go with that?
That's a nice little
I'm a
joke.
hard worker.
Now, as an OnlyFans master with 28 fans, okay, I don't think she's doing a good job because.
What you got?
Sorry, Frankie's here. I don't want to be nice. But this lady, okay, she had a free OnlyFans, and then she wants you to resubscribe for $25.
Yeah, that's called a free trial.
Yeah, I got a free trial, but also I'm like, no, you didn't post anything I really liked.
Yeah, Disney has a free trial too, but at the end of it, you don't get to see its butthole.
Yeah, well, I fucking hate Star Wars as well. So
they give you a free trial, and after you're addicted, then they got you hooked.
I wasn't addicted. I wasn't addicted. Sorry. That's just my thing. Yeah.
It wasn't a pedophile joke because I said Disney. Go on.
Why? What kind of stuff do you like?
I like. Oh, don't even get me started. We could do a whole show on this. Yeah. Don't even get me started on those pterodactyls.
He loves pterodactyl porn.
You like pterodactyl? Ooh.
Yeah.
You know what he likes?
Butt plug.
That's a lot better than what everybody else think I like.
You ever see a pterodactyl come? It's just like that.
No, I was gonna ask you tonight if you could try and set me up with a a profile
Porn
for
star?
my. Yeah,
Set
keep
you up.
interrupting me like everybody else
in
does.
Scotland though, Jerry?
Yeah, I live in Scotland. What does that matter?
We're trying to set him up with Husey. We're gonna set him up with Husey Friday.
No, I was
on a date.
I was gonna say, could you try and help me out with a profile for Tinder or one of these dating apps?
Grindr.
But also, no, it doesn't matter because all these other 8 people that are in here, including yourself, are just gonna interrupt me, so it doesn't really matter.
No, I would never.
I'm just gonna talk to the Ukrainians on.
Chrissy, you have that lady that
they're real.
you have that lady that comes on your show that gives advice for people how to do their Tinder.
God,
what's that lady's name?
Memory, Kristen Carney. She is
Yeah,
a band
there you go.
expert. She actually could really help you, Jay Shizzle, and not
She does
like
that for a living.
ironically. Yeah.
Well, Chrissy, do you know what the national animal of Scotland is?
Oh, fuck.
Toad? I don't know.
Guess
one that doesn't actually exist.
Give her 3 guesses, all right? Don't tell her. Don't tell her. 3 guesses.
Think gay. Think
gay.
Gay.
Yeah.
Right.
What's
3
the
guesses.
gayest animal
what's
you can
what's
think of?
our
It's not
animal
real.
for Scotland?
A unicorn?
Yes, it
Nailed it.
is.
Nailed it.
Yes,
$5,000 check in the mail on its way to you.
I don't know
Wow,
why.
Chrissy, you know a lot about Scotland. Are you a Rangers FC supporter, Chrissy?
Of course.
Are you, Jay Sizzle?
Rangers Fighting Club.
Rangers.
I'm the biggest fan of that.
Yeah, I like Power Rangers.
You're a Rangers fan.
Oh,
Yeah, David Chandler says, "Get your math right, Jerry."
yeah. What about
Teddy.
Jordan?
There's 7 people there. All right. 1,
Jerry, are you
2,
Rangers
3,
in Cal-
4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Whip the fucking do.
Whoop
I
de
don't give a
fucking I like to see people.
Oh, and I'm the problem. Fuck off.
You know those Sesame Street characters, Bert and what is it, Jerry? Bert and who?
Ernie.
No, it's worse than that.
Ernie.
He says
I'm not saying
Ernie.
that.
Yeah, I think
I'm
you
not
got
saying
it.
that.
Exactly.
Ernie.
I'm not here for your entertainment. I'm here to entertain you.
Jerry, why do you finish
What?
your story about the president of
Oh, fuck off.
Sorry.
All that shit.
Yeah, what
Suck
happened?
my
To
dick, you fucking cab driver. I'm sure you've got a fucking right to pick up. You
what happened to that unicorn-loving president of yours, Jerry? Tell us.
She looks like a fucking woman out of Planet of the Apes. There's a
Don't
picture.
provoke a Jerry.
No, don't.
No, I'm not even. Yeah, that's why I don't talk. Fucking someone else entertain you.
I thought the bitch was white.
You seem frustrated, Jay Shizzle.
Oh, Jay Sizzle.
I'm sexually frustrated all the time.
That's what it is. That's what's going on.
Me too.
What's wrong with the women?
I don't want to bring up all my problems on this show with a bunch of lads.
Why are we all
you
here
do.
then?
I don't. Well, you got invited. I didn't invite you.
But I'm here all here to talk about it. We're all here to talk
I'm
about
not in
it.
trouble.
Hey, that's me.
What the fuck was that?
It was a picture of me without my
Accident.
filter. Yeah.
All right. See, I always thought you looked cute without your makeup on.
Oh, thanks.
No, this is
I say that to other ladies.
That's part of the
that
reason we
do
brought
wear
you
makeup.
here.
That's the
Obviously,
letter
was to
thing.
give you remind you that the BYB boys named you Miss January 6th this year. Do you remember?
Oh my God! Thank you. I love this. I love this. This should be a real thing.
Hell yeah.
Is it?
What would be my talent? What would be my talent? Would it be like carrying
Comedy.
the podium out of the thing, or
Comedy's a talent. You already
Diving.
nailed that.
Could
been
be
a-
diving.
You've got that one down already, so you're set.
I used
Chair
to be able to
wrestling.
The most annoying lady in the world.
Here she comes, Miss January 6th.
Your
Probably
talent is
have
sitting in
it.
a
Probably
chair.
have it in jail. They're gonna arrest more people.
Yeah, they probably are.
Be a proper
Yeah.
Splendor girl. Yeah.
See if they're coming.
Oh, actually, we can get to that here in a little bit, but I my first question was,
you
as
think
far
they're
as
gonna arrest
porn
Trump?
stars, what? No, why did you decide to get involved with the porn industry and interviewing those kind of folks and having them on your show? I was just curious how that ended up starting.
I was kind of inspired by old school Howard Stern, and I always feel like comedians and porn stars are kind of kindred spirits because they're both kind of ostracized from regular society. There's just something kind of like, yeah, you're an outcast, you're not normal, there's something wrong with you to be pursuing this line of work. We both like need attention. We're both trying to fill a void from our childhood. We both have a lot of STDs, you know.
Hey, that last part, I don't think.
No comedians. Yeah, come on. I think Chrissy's probably one of the few that doesn't sleep with every comedian that exists.
No.
It seems like a lot of the
all night.
A lot of the comedians do seem to sleep around with all the other male comedians.
It's not even their fault. It's just who's there. It's just who's easy. Like if you're really working hard at comedy, like it's almost like if you're sleeping with only male comedians, like good for you. You're working pretty hard then because that shows you who you're around all the time.
Thank you.
Yeah, what else are you supposed to do after that 2 a.m. set,
I'm
right?
not gonna go to these open mics. Let me go hang out at a steakhouse at 6 o'clock. No, like if you're really doing it, you're at the open mics. You're not like trying to meet a nice guy anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, she looks like a nice guy below you.
Bagel boss, right?
Frankie, here are your top 5 porn stars.
Frankie.
Didn't the Bagel Boss die?
I heard rumors that he died.
I hope he died.
Oh, I hope he died.
In Minecraft. I hope he dies.
I hope the boss is alive still.
He threatened. He said he wanted to beat you up, Chrissy. That was so uncalled for.
Multiple times.
So stupid.
He wanted to beat me up.
Did he send you any dick pics?
He did actually. I should go
Wait,
into my
what?
archives.
Do you think it could?
No, just
clear a
shirtless.
bagel?
He used to send me like shirtless pictures and shit. Bagel.
You walk from Star Wars.
This is not to be confused with Angry Bagel Guy. That's a different one, right?
Was it an everything
Abraham?
dick pic?
I don't know what difference it knows to.
Everything. That's funny.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bagel boss.
Was an onion. No, that's too far.
That's the same guy that's in your intro for Wet Spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah,
He's a
that's the guy
cunt.
used to say he was going to come beat you up. And all
This
that.
had my camera roll because my phone like just forgot all my contacts at one point. But this was July of 2019. He met Marshall. Oops, he came to the
Fucking hell, that looks like
studio,
Mini-Me and fucking Dr. Evil.
Yeah, he demanded to be.
Oh, Marshall looks huge right there.
Yeah.
I call him Bagel
The bagel
Boy.
guy is kind of a tiny little dude, huh?
Yeah, I know.
He's so small. He was in like the second episode ever, I think.
Look, he's getting mad again at the bagel shop. Ooh, ooh. All right, Bagel Boy. It's
Who
fine.
said, "You're not my father or my boss or God
my
or
dad."
whatever." Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, God.
We should
You're my
watch that
dad or my
sometime.
boss or God or something.
Producer,
Yes,
pull
I-
it up. Let's watch the
Pull it
bagel
up.
incident. Pull it up. No, that's too
Pull it
long.
up.
It's too
What,
long.
that's
It's stupid.
That's okay.
That's okay.
What did the guy do? The guy just like put his hand on his head and he was like trying to swing at him. Like, was that what happened? I
Kinda.
can't remember the video. Yeah.
That was great, good time.
Oh, fuck
That's
you,
always
Bob.
famous for fighting back against someone, even though he's absolutely got nothing
The shit kicked
going
out
for
of him.
himself.
Yeah, he
Apart
had
from
spunk.
having a stroke and he's hopefully dead.
You think after you go viral, getting the shit kicked out of you, you wouldn't choose the persona of I'm a big tough guy still. Oh yeah, well I'm still a big no. Your
Exactly.
whole fucking life is now you got the shit kicked out of you. It's your existence.
you
Well,
gotta
there's
bring it
different
back.
ways to go about it.
What?
Yeah, he just wasn't trying to identify as someone who got his ass kicked.
It doesn't matter. He was.
Gotta try to rebuild
If
your.
I had to identify him, like, yeah, it's the midget that got his ass kicked. That's how I
Would you-
identify.
That's not fair, Mister. Would you
Yeah.
identify Gino just by the punch?
Yeah, that's
Well, that
true.
was a sucker
drunk-
punch. That was
got
a
his
weak
jaw
move by
broken
Pat.
All right.
Everybody deserves second chances.
Yeah, you're right. Except for Bagel Boss.
Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Pat
If
Dixon
your
at
name is
Compound.
known
No
as
second chance there.
if your name's
Yeah, like-
known as a fucking bakery good, then you're not really that good.
Croissant,
Like,
man. The thought.
Oh, I really miss croissants.
Oh, look, I'm the pizza boy. Well, that doesn't really sound good if you're talking about all this.
Oh my God! Listen to Jerry try to do an Italian accent. It's
shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Every
Isn't that
year.
like a porno scenario, like the pizza boy
Jerry,
fucks the mom.
trying to do it.
at home?
Hey, I'm walking here.
I'm not walking here.
Hey, for fuck's sake, I'm walking here.
All right, I'm reporting all you for hate crimes against the Scottish law, and you're all going to get imprisoned.
That's the gravy. Hey.
Yeah, the
E-Rock was called Donut Boy.
Scottish Army's gonna come and get me.
Yeah. I think they're just going to arrest you on purpose because of that fucking hat you're wearing. That's
on
fucking terrible.
purpose?
I'm pretty sure I could take out the whole fucking Scottish Army myself with a fucking sword.
Well, they would arrest you.
I've got a fucking lightsaber, bitch. You're fucked.
You have a lightsaber? Let's see it.
No, he'll take his cock out. Don't say that. He's gonna take his cock out. Don't. Sometimes I fuck like that. I make the lightsaber noises.
Light up.
Bring it on, Jerry.
No, I can't light up because it's only fucking $10. I'm not fucking.
Get a light up one.
I did have a light up one, but I gave it to an ex that ended up headbutting my teeth out.
Is that a medieval time sword?
Yeah.
I found this the other day.
Trauma.
Gotta stay away from the drama.
Yeah.
That's a medieval time sword.
It's a nice handle. I can properly. It's a lot better just to beat them with a handle instead of the whole blade, you know?
Yes.
I don't know if you've ever had a lightsaber, but I don't.
A lightsaber.
It's all right though. I've got a cat though, so everything's all right.
Let's see your cat. Oh, it's not real.
I got a real cat. Where's my real cat?
Yeah, show me your cat.
He's
I got a cat and a dog upstairs.
Show me your animals.
Bubba, come here, Bubsy. Where are you?
Let
You big enough, boy?
Let me see your animals.
Where's Bubba?
So Bagel Guy,
There he
and then
is.
also in that same
coming.
intro, you got the Dabbler himself, Stuttering John.
Oh my God! Yes, Stuttering John.
Yeah, you
I saw
started that.
I saw Stuttering John was getting all pumped up the last couple days after the Trump arrest inevitability started happening, and then he got all fired up again. He was
They
like,
all love it. They love when their TDS gets fired up again, and they have something else to talk about.
Here's my kitty
Yeah,
cat.
he's still gonna run.
pathetic.
And he's still way ahead of DeSantis and
Here's
Haley
my
and whoever's
big
got big enough balls to go against them in the primaries.
Breaking
Go
news.
ahead and go for it.
Breaking news.
Aw. Do you guys really miss Aaron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To a point.
update. Breaking news. Trump has just been arrested for...
Oh my God.
Is that real?
Not true. Not
No.
No.
Repeat not
It's
true.
probably one of
50
those
on
Canadian.
Look at him running.
Bye, Bubba.
That'll
No,
make all their little hearts skip a beat in
No,
excitement.
that was actually
sure.
that's actually an AI generated image.
I repeat not true.
It actually is really an AI
Jimmy's
generated
cat.
image. It's not photoshopped. You just
Oh.
typed into Chat GPT-4, which I have access to, and I just
Whoa! Quit bragging.
No, that's not true. That cost me $500 Canadian to make that.
Oh, all right.
That
So you're the
Photoshop
culprit.
cost $500 Canadian.
Ooh.
no, that's not a Photoshop.
No, the latest I heard was that Trump might not even get arrested now because the
Yeah.
grand jury's kind of backing down. The people
He's
that
not
they
going to get
got
arrested.
indicted.
I hope not. It doesn't sound like enough to go on. And also, it would make the what is it? The DA of
Oh,
of
he's
Yeah,
New
a
York
brag.
liberal
like,
hack.
hypocrite because they don't even process real actual criminals ever.
It's
So
gonna stop
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, Alvin Bragg. He's a liberal
Yeah.
hack. I'm sure something will come out about him where he's corrupt.
You want to hear something
They're
funny?
deliberating whether or not it was even a crime.
I donated
even
to
fucking
Trump
did.
in like 2016, so I've been getting texts from his campaign ever since then. And
Oh.
he's texting. He's sending a text now saying, "Do you want to be one of the defending founders of Donald Trump's trial if he gets arrested. Donate
Hell
now.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Dude,
I get emails
I
all
had
the
to
time.
stop checking one of my email accounts because I used it to buy a hat and a flag from the Trump campaign in 2016. And
What
they
kind
just
of flag?
spam you.
Nazi?
It's like
What
Eric
I
Trump.
know.
did it occur to you maybe to unsubscribe?
Every like 45 minutes, I get a text.
There's
from
like
you.
no option. It's like Eric Trump is like saying, why are you letting my father down? You'll
Yeah,
need
I
to
got
donate."
exactly. Yeah.
Then
My
you
father
think
is disappointed you haven't donated in over 6 months. He's depending on you.
What a loser
Why,
Brandon is.
why are you complaining if you can
Brandon's
just
such a-
block the number?
True, you can just block
I don't
it.
get the text.
I've been getting these texts every 45 minutes for the past 3 years, and I don't know how to block a fucking number. You can fucking do that. Easy as shit, boy.
You definitely look like a terrorist in that hat, Brandon.
Thank you.
You look like a fag.
I'm hoping you mean by that
is-
January 6th terrorist, because I'll take that as a compliment.
Hey, don't promote our album.
Yay!
Whose phone number were you
January
talking about
6th.
just
Go
now,
check
Jerry?
it out on Apple Music. Yeah, everybody go listen to it.
Wow, thank you.
I do think he looks like a Fed. Oh wait, no, I meant fag.
I listened to
Jerry,
it.
whose
I
phone
thought it was
number were you
great.
talking about?
That was a great album.
Thanks.
Good stuff. So you're from Long Island originally?
Mm-hmm. Strong Island.
You went, to
Oh,
this,
yeah.
you went to the same school as Amy Schumer and Dave Attell?
Yep.
Is that what I?
Oh yeah. Yep. She was in my sister's grade.
Oh wow!
Were they funny?
Did you ever meet her or see her, or were you at a really big school?
She originally lived kind of like, I think, down the block from me, because I think what the deal was, her family was doing very well, and she uprooted from Manhattan, and they were like slumming it in Long Island while her dad like recalibrated. But when they first moved into like a small house that was like similar to like my house growing up, it was like just down the block, and then eventually they moved into like a huge house in the middle of town. But she was a volleyball player. About it. I don't. Yeah, I think so. She was like thin in high school, like just like everybody is.
Oh, so she was on the volleyball team, and you were on the dive team.
Yes, good memory / research.
This is post.
You're kind. You're
Too long. My full capacity. Look at that ass. No, this is not anything.
I need a sign with some numbers.
All right.
I wish I had footage when I was actually competitive, not like 5 years after.
I can't do that.
That was a 10 out of 10 for a belly flop. That was perfect.
Don't. That's not what I was saying. Don't. That's mean.
Yeah.
Hey, I jumped out of a tree into a pool, and look, I did worse than you.
Yeah, you look better than ever.
You jumped out of a tree into a pool?
Yeah, an above ground pool, and now I sit in a wheelchair every day, all day.
Did it hurt?
a magic trick.
Question, but did it hurt?
The part where I broke my neck, yeah, that hurt a little bit.
You felt it though? You didn't like
sting.
pass out?
No, yeah, I was wide awake after I broke my neck, and I drowned.
Yeah, he actually drowned in the pool.
No, we
Hey, can I
just
ask
have
you-
to deal with
You're
it
alive.
every day of the week.
Do you thank
Yeah,
God every
well-
day you're alive?
Oh yeah. Well, kind of.
I have another
Kinda.
sad question.
The days
Do you
I
have
don't hang out
dreams
with
where you
these
can
guys,
still
I
walk?
pretty much am like grateful for life. But
You're
other
doing
than
the
that,
best out of all of them. Yeah, you should be pleased with yourself.
In your dreams, do you still walk?
My stepdad,
That's a
he
sad
came down to the
question.
pool and saw me floating,
How
and
old
then my
are you?
mom. I'm 43, but that happened
happened?
10 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
I thought you were gonna say like childhood, like doing dumb fuckboy shit as a kid, but this was
Well, 33
No, he's an
doing
adult.
33
wow.
year old dumb
You
fuckboy
jumped
stuff.
off the roof
Electric wheelchairs for
into an above ground pool. Were you diving or you just like
I
jumped
tried
on
to
your
do a
feet?
flip like you just did there, but I did worse.
Uh,
Well,
I
how
was
many
coached
people
you.
were around?
Coached you.
What?
I would have coached you. It's just
Yeah.
that makes me like cringe because like people doing things that they're not trained for in places that aren't forgiving. Anyway.
Oh, I was totally wasted drunk, so that's mainly the main reason why that happened. So.
Was there a lot of people around? Was it like at a party or something?
Nobody was around. That's why I drowned.
Oh shit! I thought like why? Like all I'm picturing is like, why would you do that unless you're trying to show off for somebody? You're just by yourself.
Yeah, I was just like, I think I could do it. Yeah.
Holy
shit!
I've
done stuff like that a million times.
Who saved you?
Okay, so my dad found me and then got me over to the stairs to pull me out. And my mom, she used to be a nurse, so she gave me CPR. So she gave me life twice. Wow! Breathed the life into me.
So amazing.
Would you give
that
her?
just means that like God has a very special purpose for you, and you're here for a reason.
I agree.
Now that I know what my special purpose is, I'm gonna be doing it all the time.
My special purpose.
I think it's jerking off.
Well, that's from the jerk.
Yeah, you're going to be included in one of those studies. What's the best hand to jerk off with after you've crippled your legs? Left or right hand?
Both. Same time.
All right. Well, see, that's your thing. But we need to do this out of 1,000 people that have backflipped into a fucking swimming pool.
Big piece. Just like my buddy Ski.
Yeah, but his head is broken, so your cock's like
You need to get Stancil and Ski Mask on Wet Spot again sometime. The last time they were on it was a great episode.
When was that? Yeah, it was a minute ago.
Oh, it was unforgettable. It was an unforgettable day.
Yeah, nobody can remember the date.
Here's the other day I saw Stancil. He was stealing some of the bits from Wet Spot.
Uh-oh.
Yummy.
Sue him.
Did you catch that one?
Well, I did catch
sure knows how to suck a cock. Am I right?
That's how Mr. A does his neck exercises, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One and a two and a.
Oh, Chrissy asked a question and nobody else answered it. She asked, "Do you guys miss Berg on In Hot Water?"
I said yes, I do.
Yeah, I miss him. Yeah, I don't.
My honest opinion is that when they broke up, it kind of like that show is not like he could do his own thing and Gino's doing his own thing, but it's not the same as In Hot Water is gone. Yeah. That's gone. You can watch either one. You know, one might be a little more because it's still called In Hot Water. That might still be a little more like In Hot Water, but that show, it's not.
Do you think it should be called like In Warm Water now? Because it's just not.
Yeah.
Like I don't think Gino would like that. I think Gino likes to think that it's still the same show.
Or like partially In Hot Water.
I think it's gotten better though, but that's
still
just
doing
me.
the same show, like to the best of his ability. It's just that, like,
Yeah,
I just enjoy getting drunk with Gino.
Yeah, I was really
during
just
my time because I know it's 2 p.m. your time, but over here it's 7 p.m. and that's normally when I start drinking. I'm just having fun along with Gino, and it's like I'm drinking with one of my buddies. Whereas
just
you guys, if you're drinking during 2 p.m. your time, you're crazy.
No.
Well, in New York, almost 9:30, so that's a drinking time.
Yeah, you can go to a bar at any time in New York City.
Bars are legally allowed to be open from 7 a.m. to 4 a.m.
Yeah, Jimmy will send me pictures. He's getting a beer at 7 a.m. in the morning.
I used to work at a bar, and it was really sad because bars do open early, and there was old people just lined up waiting for a bar. Yeah, open early. Like, wow, I wish someday I'm gonna be like that.
If you've worked an overnight shift, you know how much you want to drink at 7 a.m.
Yeah,
screwdrivers.
Workers too. Like I used to work at the Patriot on Chambers and Church Street in the city, and I would have the morning shift. You get in at 10. There's guys like waiting to start drinking right at 10. It's amazing.
Bloody Mary in the morning.
I've been sold at 8 a.m.
Pretty cool.
Getting drunk first thing in the morning. There's nothing wrong with that, am I right?
Slam radio.
Well, I never did it right after waking up. It was always after the night shift.
I feel like
When is the Clam Radio T-shirt coming out?
Isn't that
I demand that as the next In Hot Water shirt.
What is the clam radio thing from?
He got super drunk on
exactly.
with Rich Carucci and Kevin Dombrowski like 2 or 3 Whiskey Wednesdays ago. He was like sloshed, and like at one part he was like, "Frankie, what about clam radio?" And it like
because Frankie's on ham radio.
Yeah,
ready for Naco. So they mess with him about ham radio. So it's Abraham Lincoln radio, it's clam radio, it's pork chop radio. It's all that, and then they showed a radio with a clam on it, and then and Gino was blasted drunk, and then he said that clam, but he said
clam radio.
That one might be a little different.
Yeah, they should make the design like an old school radio promo, like a free T-shirt from like a free radio promo or something like that.
They don't put much effort into that show, so it's never going to happen.
I got to get going, guys. Thank you, Chrissy, for coming on. You guys kill it, man. All right. I got to go jump on Twitch with Kevin. Why do I pod?
What?
What? Well, you're leaving us for that fight?
Take your hat off, dummy. What the?
Don't piss on anything.
What the fuck?
So you got so I see Zia is in a timeout session right now because her big fucking tits are about ready, or they're cooking in the oven right now.
They're healing up.
I need to ask you a question, Chrissy. I got sent a DM last night with Zia last night being like, "Oh, would you fuck her? Would you? Would you?" I was like, maybe not. But apparently, she's got some new fucking taste.
Asking you if you would fuck Zia?
Yeah, men keep asking me if I would fuck a woman. I don't know why that happens. That's one of the gayest things that ever happens.
It's so gay.
Yeah. Like, oh, would you fuck her? Oh, I would. No, you're wrong. That's what happens.
It's a great story.
I'd fuck anything that moves.
I've not seen her new fucking titties.
I have.
Just sent a picture of those.
Oh, hey! Describe them. Every detail. Go.
I don't.
Right.
Probably very bruised. I would.
Make sure it didn't happen.
Her surgeon did a really good job.
Basically, someone's trying to send me the old stuff that you'd find in a charity shop. I've not seen the new ones, so I don't know.
No, because the new ones are not out there yet.
Yeah, I've not seen the new ones. I've just seen the old ones.
No one's seen the new ones except for me.
So I'm allowed to say no to the old ones, but
she just said, "Do you want to see a picture of my tits?" And I said, "Yep."
I probably would too.
And then I started singing, "That's what friends are for."
Damn right. And what'd you do after you're done singing?
In good times, in boob times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for.
Is she going to be all healed up in time for Anime Matsuri? Is she going to go out there and do that with you?
Oh, I don't know. I think she said in 6 weeks she can get sized for her new bra, whatever size it's going to be.
Who does the sizing? I'd like to be a sizer.
Be involved in that.
Tier on her OnlyFans, if that was like the top tier, that's a great idea.
The $1,000 tier or $10,000, something like that.
Here to fit you for your new bra. Just give me a second. Okay, and then we got the. All right.
Your measuring tape. Where are your tools?
Oh, well, why don't you tell Chrissy about your dreams you were having about molesting?
No, we did that.
Right, let's not do that.
No, why not? Come on.
Oh, I still want to know about my dream about going to a mall and sexually assaulting 2 elderly ladies. Just want to hear about that.
What were they wearing?
Oh, just old lady clothes, probably a shawl or something.
That probably has to do with like control. I wonder if you have like a control fetish.
Or grandmother issues.
That's a great point.
I don't know. Well, here's the thing. Like, I would pretend.
I wanted to take advantage of somebody, but like never could.
I was definitely taking advantage because like I was pretending to help them with something. Like I was like helping them walk or something. But then I was just grabbing their tits.
Like, hey, do you need help crossing the street? And then instead of grabbing their arm, you just like grab their tits.
Yeah, I like loop my arm here, but then my other hand just honk, honk, honk.
That's how it happens.
And they didn't tell you to stop, right? They were just going, "Oh my god."
Well, they didn't say anything. They just kind of like it was
my old
like
tits.
deer in the headlight and try to walk away, which could be a realistic, like that could really happen. Like, so, you know, you would think like they scream and get away, but no, you never know what could happen out there in the wild. But that was just a dream.
Now, Mr. A, do you watch granny porn at all?
No, it's gross.
Oh, Christ.
It's gross. Yeah, Christ, Jimmy G. That's gross.
You don't like ladies that with their stomachs that look like cheese.
So wait, molesting them is fine, but the porn, that's too much.
Well, that was just a dream. You can't control your dreams.
No, you can't.
No, I didn't know I wanted to grow both ladies. It just happened in a dream.
He just likes to go out and grab old ladies' tits and then go home and jerk off to the memory.
No, I like werewolf porn. I like a nice set of hairy tits.
What?
Jeez, Murphy.
I was watching this werewolf movie that showed a lot of tits, and they changed into a half werewolf, but you can still kind of see their tits.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, I think you have something with control. Like either you want it or you want to feel like what it feels like to have zero control. Because having sex with a werewolf is probably like completely unpredictable. You're like, am I gonna get hurt? Like, what's gonna happen? You know,
like a blowjob.
Probably craving something that's completely out of your hands. Like, ugh, I might die.
Or you know, I could come and go. Oh, you never know.
Well, at least we'd all hear you when you come. Chrissy, can you give me 3 lines to describe me?
3 lines
for my Tinder profile. And I
3 lines. Okay. Yeah. You have to put that you have a really good sense of humor because women love that. You're funny. You don't take yourself too seriously. Let's see.
Am I not handsome? I'm not
so
good looking.
It wouldn't work if you
sure, you can
put I hate humor.
No, I'm asking you. How would you describe me?
A piece of shit.
I don't know you that well. Okay, let's see. I would say
obnoxious.
Driven.
Definitely you're funny. I would say you're easy to talk to. Do you like to are you generous? Do you pay for the first date? Yeah, you could say you like to party and have a good time. I mean, that definitely signals alcoholism, but you know, maybe that's who you're looking for, somebody who can handle that.
I like to party.
Okay. Yeah, just say you like a good time. You can have fun anywhere. That's a good way to say like being low maintenance, you know.
Okay, we'll see how this goes.
Excellent.
Because you don't want to meet a girl who's like, I want to travel. I need somebody to take me to steakhouses every night. Like you know what I mean? Like
I've seen a guy's Bumble account that a girl showed me.
Guy's Bumble account.
That a girl showed me. That a girl showed me.
You've seen a guy's bum.
All right, clip whatever the fuck.
What was it like?
It said, it said, give me a good reason for me to hold a seat for you at my table.
What?
That's what his Bumble account said.
Wait, what did it say?
Give me a good reason for me to reserve a seat for you at my table. He's like a really rich guy.
Ugh, no, pass. That's such an immediate pass. Even if I were single, it's like I have a 0 tolerance for arrogance. Like that's just.
I don't know. Some girls like it apparently, but I never saw one like that.
What girls are you talking to?
That's an instant.
Not the ones I'm talking to. Just
write something like that.
Bruce, you think Rolling is a classy place to take a girl on a first date?
Wait, what is
Russian tea room?
No, Rolling Roaster.
Russian roulette? No.
It's my kind of party.
No, the Russian tea room, just because
whoever loses, I fuck.
Terrible.
The Russian roulette tea room. That's more fun.
I've never been to the Russian tea room. I couldn't.
It's overrated. It's totally overrated.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
just
even know
like
what it is.
Nicely decorated.
I don't know what it is. I know what Rolling Roaster
They
is.
kick their feet. They're trying to drink tea at the same time. They're spilling it all over the place.
Yeah. Have you ever watched Louis? The show Louis. There's an episode.
I saw the scene where they go to the pizzeria and Jim Norton pretends to be special needs to get a free slice.
I think that's the old show.
That's what he does.
Life with
He's
Louis.
been doing that for 20 years.
Hey, TJ Holly.
TJ Holly.
And Scott Fitzpatrick says, I lost count of Bobby Nick's cigarettes. I don't think it is possible to keep count of how many cigarettes Bobby Nick smokes during a podcast, just like how many licks it takes to get to the center of a lollipop.
1, 2, 3.
How many cigarettes is it, Bobby?
Yeah, why don't you show her your fingers too while you're at it?
Why are they brown?
Yeah.
See,
Bobby Nick. You don't seen his fingers before.
I can smell. I don't know why I can smell his room right now. Like, I know how
I'm on my 9th cigarette right now, and yes, Chrissy, I will show you my fingers.
Ooh.
Here you go.
Bend too.
Oh my Christ!
Doesn't bend it like that. It's withering. It's curling up like when the Wicked Witch died.
What do you think of that, Chrissy? Are you hot and bothered now?
Alternate fingers? No.
No, I'm left-handed, so.
Have you ever met a woman who has like the same thing and then you bond over it?
You put it together and it has
scissored hands.
I'm hoping that's the way I will find true love, though.
One of those best friend necklaces.
At a finger bleaching clinic, your eyes will meet. You're like, oh my God, me too.
You can both put your fingers under each other's noses.
Yeah.
You hear chariots of fire and run to each other.
That's how you know you found the right woman. After you've done fingering her, your fingers are like normal colored again. You're like,
washes it off in there. Oh no.
No, they're darker. Oh.
And she doesn't need a cigarette for a minute. And the nicotine off of the tar. So what do you think of all these podcast wars, Chrissy?
There are podcast wars going on?
Like all the time, always. You're somewhat involved in them sometimes, like with Stuttering John and that kind of shit. Like here and there, everybody gets mixed up into this stupid shit.
I think it's all voluntary. I think you're as much of part of drama as you want to be.
Mm-hmm. I have a little clip here. It's from MLC when I was watching yesterday, and out of the blue they bring you up again because they can't help but bring you up like once a week or something like for no reason, even though you have nothing to do with any wars. I haven't heard you talk shit about anyone in forever.
They exist until I go on like Carl's, and then it's like, okay, he brings up Chad. He wants to talk about Chad. Okay, great. But it's like other than that, I'm not thinking of them. It's really sad that like they. I don't know.
It's Kevin Brennan mostly and Chad that really always are talking shit. But watch this clip and tell me how, after we're done watching it, how bad this show is. Just ripping on people. It's pathetic.
It's after we're done watching. What kind of a world do we find? I'd rather listen to Chad lying than that stupid fucking potato voice. Worse than Chrissie Mayr.
Here's my Carl. This is what he's going to do. This is the next show. Why is Kevin so mad at the potato? Why is he so mad at Cardiff? I mean, he's losing his mind over the potato. Let's play it again.
Clip, pause.
Clip, pause, clip, pause. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Did you hear that? Did you hear Kevin yelling?
Somebody hit pause. Somebody hit pause. I got a funny one. Somebody hit pause. Please, quick. Pause.
Oh my God, Kumia, did you see what Kevin was yelling about a potato? It's not even real, Kumia. Can I suck your dick?
You couldn't hear it, Chrissy?
I heard a little bit of Chad saying like, can I suck your dick?
I actually took my headphones off as soon as I heard Kevin Brennan's voice because
Kevin had to wipe his mouth.
Yeah, exactly. You caught that. Like, I was curious if anyone was going to catch that because he was
not hydrating.
And then he screamed about you, and then he had to wipe his mouth immediately after that. It was like,
oh, so I made his mouth water.
Mm-hmm. Well, they just worked themselves into like a froth. It's so fucking weird to watch him nowadays. At some points they were funny in the past, but it's become unwatchable.
Chrissy, you make my ass water. Go on.
Oh, good. I make your dick water.
I don't know. I get sick of all these shows. It seems like that's all they can do is talk about other shows.
I mean, if it works and if they're making money from it, God bless. You know, if they enjoy doing it and they have
banana
fun.
Man.
Yeah. God bless.
God bless.
Well, of course I'm talking shit about them, so I'm no better, obviously.
You're better because you're disabled. You can get away with a lot more.
Thank you.
You get right to the front of
I got the disability pass. You're not ableist at all. I love it.
Yeah.
No.
You go to amusement park, get to the front of lines, and then chicken out.
No,
Yeah,
I went with my family to Disneyland, and that's exactly what I got them all to the front of the line.
Wow,
And then
I
when
hope
we
they
got
were
up to the ride, I was like, "Oh, I can't get in that." And then my family would get on, and then I would just leave.
Oh, wow.
I might
Did
fall.
they ever
neck
say
on that
no?
ride.
They can't get on, or they never give you like, oh well.
No, I would wait for them to all get on first, and then I'd be like, "Oh, I can't get on that." And then,
Oh yeah, I get
go
paralyzed
away.
on that thing.
I said that first, Mr. A. You fucking stole my joke.
Oh, you did? I didn't hear
More
you.
paralyzed.
I'm louder.
No, but so the reason I played that clip and brought up Kevin Brennan was because he said something the other day that really pissed me off. He was saying that you only became right wing or like conservative or whatever as a gimmick.
Okay. Okay, so I only became right wing as a gimmick. So, okay, that was in 2018. So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's 5 years of a gimmick.
Long con.
If it was just a gimmick, like I guess so. I guess I would go to the Capitol. I don't know.
Was there a particular
I mean, who's to
event?
say what he's doing isn't a gimmick?
Well,
How
I
do
do think what he does is a gimmick. But I also
How
think
does
he's an
one
asshole. But I
decipher
believe
between
you.
a gimmick and like someone's true? That's actually a good question to ask. Like, how do you like? What if Chad is just a level-headed? Like, imagine he has like a whole secret family, like pays his taxes, like does a great job, and this
You're
is just
stretching
a gimmick.
it. You're stretching it.
Pretending to
I think
be.
there's too much public record out there to know what kind of person
But that's
Chad
part of
is.
that's part of the narrative. That's the gimmick. That's what you have to do.
Oh, those are fake legal
alive.
documents.
Or maybe people just mature and change their views sometimes. Like I fucking voted for Obama when I was a dumbass 18-year-old teenager.
Get him out of here!
Get him out! I voted
Chrissy,
for
what
him the
happened
first
in
time.
2018?
What happened in 2018? I started going on Compound Media, and that's what it was. Is my sense of humor never changed. I just started going on Compound, and I was like, oh my god, I feel like I'm at home. I feel like I've met my true friends in comedy. I didn't feel like I have to explain who I was or like apologize for jokes or certain takes because I was a feminist, a Democrat, a liberal, all the things. I had a show at the Stonewall Inn monthly. It was going. Ultimately, it ran for 6 years. Which is unheard of. Most shows last a year, maybe 2 tops. Like you have to really work. There were a lot of challenges to keeping that show going. But anyway, there's all the people who were like up my ass, wanted spots, friends with me. You know, I had all the right attributes. I had the right political beliefs, everything. And then my sense of humor doesn't change at all. But I go from Stonewall Inn to Compound Media, and within a few months, like a lot of friends start ghosting. People stop getting in touch. People stop hitting you up. So that was kind of like one wave. The second wave was being an out Trump voter. And then the third wave was January 6th. So like, at this point, it's like layers of, I don't even want to call it cancellation. It's like I'm finding myself, the people who are not down with that, the new version.
You ain't down with that?
You're not down with this gimmick, then yeah, you find somebody else to be a fan of. But I would say like live streaming virtually every day for years is a lot to keep up if it's just a gimmick, I guess. So
well, I heard that
the person who says, oh, it's a gimmick, it's like, well, who even gets that idea but the person who might be doing a gimmick themselves?
Oh
yeah, projection much.
Yeah.
I heard though that you went red hair as a gimmick.
Ooh. I went redheaded because I was dating a guy who really wanted me to go brunette.
Fake ginger, fake ginger, fake ginger, fake ginger.
Oh no, you got
it was like many boyfriends ago, and I was kind of like, "Fuck you," and then I went red because I was.
And you
blonde.
never went back.
I never went back. And yeah, but I really just felt like I vibed at Compound, and I just felt like, wow, this is. And I had stayed away for years because of Pat, because I was like, well, that's my ex. That's his place. Like I literally went 4 years without even running into the guy. That's how much, like when I break up with somebody, like I'm fucking done.
I hope I don't have to work with you.
Just because I'm not somebody who can be friends like after, I just think that's insane. Like eventually, like, years have to pass before
you could still be friends. You'd still be together.
sure. I think you got to heal. You got to go a year without seeing the person. And so I just did 4. But then I was like, oh, I need to start doing more podcasts. So as part of doing a lot of other podcasts, I started going on Compound. And then I was like, oh, this is so much fun. Like in Hot Water, I had just an absolute blast. And then I was like, oh, there's no like female-led really show here. So that's how I ended up pitching Wet Spot. Oh, you're on Tinder. Look at you.
Did you ever get to meet Michael Graves out there at J6?
No. Shoot, should I know who that is?
He used to be in the Misfits. He was the singer for the Misfits.
Oh, fun.
They just call him like the punk rock conservative or whatever like that. But I was just curious.
God, I wonder if I have met him.
Like the opposite of Henry.
I know.
Rollins.
A bad memory.
Yeah, the opposite of Henry Rollins. Exactly right. Yeah, I've seen some of your Woman on the Street episodes where you went out and talked to like the females in the park, and then you went and talked to all the people that were out on the street.
That was after Roe v. Wade, I think, and it was I think in White Plains, and they were like gearing up, like this Planned Parenthood was like gearing up to have, I guess everybody from New York City coming out to get their abortions, like in Westchester, and it's always the most disgusting hags that work at Planned Parenthood.
Exactly.
And it's like,
Tinder is so much fun.
I'm so against it. I'm so I've really come full circle. I just think it's gross. I think people need to get off birth control. I think it's just learn your freaking cycle and pull out. It's not that hard, honestly.
If you're gonna have
I
some
kind of got
kids,
scared. I started wearing condoms. I always did the pull out, but recently I started getting scared because I don't want to get too graphic. Okay. But while I was in there, I started getting a little squirty. Like not orgasmy, but I felt like, like pre-cum or something. I felt like something
incited the erection.
That's what it was.
Felt yourself pre-cumming and you got nervous?
Yeah, like more than usual. Like I don't know, you get, and I've heard that like pre-cum is not.
Maybe you get your prostate checked.
Okay, well,
sprung a leak.
Who knows?
oh yeah, I love Tinder.
Not
Look at
fingering
this.
my
Yeah.
asshole while I'm doing that.
Sign up
I
for
think there's
fucking
sperm in pre-cum.
some butchers.
Yeah,
ads.
I heard
That's
there's
all
no. There's what carries the cum. There's what carries the semen is not in pre-cum. Like there's semen and there's jizz or whatever. There's two different things.
Okay.
And pre-cum is just like the lube for the semen.
Exactly.
Pre-jizz. Okay, it's like the glue.
But there's no actual semen in there, or so what I've heard. But I don't trust it. I don't know. I'm shooting something in there. I'm not coming, but I got scared. I'm like, well, I'm gonna wear a condom.
Like pre-cum, you're probably fine. I would try to just do your best to pull out, unless you're with somebody who keeps track of their cycle.
Well, it's kind of fun to come inside if I'm wearing, like, they can make these really thin condoms, and it's not too bad, and it's nice having to come inside without having to worry.
Well, then, like, just I mean, if you come in someone on their period, you're not gonna get them pregnant. Like,
I'm not gonna do that.
Pretty much impossible.
It's gonna be a bloody mess, though.
But you know,
Sunday, blood is Sunday.
Everything has its cost.
Yeah,
or Mr. A, if it's like immediately when she's done, then you're still good.
Like I don't want to risk.
After, like you're still good.
I'm like a hypochondriac or something. I'd be worried about it the whole fucking time until she got her other period. I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna be a fuck. I'm screwed. Oh God, please don't.
And then you eventually get more comfortable.
Oh, I'd just be praying, please curse her uterus. That's all. I get so scared. I can't.
You start drawing up the murder plans.
Because everyone's like, our generation has been conditioned to like think that it's so anyone can get pregnant at any time when that's not the case.
It's so statistically
well, like I grew up during the 90s, and that was all about AIDS. So they were like, "Oh, you have to wear a condom. Everyone has to wear a condom." It's like, no, if you're a gay man, you should probably wear a condom. But other than that, everybody else shoot loads everywhere. Have fun.
I hate words.
Enjoy.
I heard it can be hard to have a kid.
Does like them.
What, for gay men?
Go ahead.
Yes.
Yes.
What I heard from my comedian from the UK was, why the fuck are you having children if you don't want your genes to grow on? If you're just going to castrate them or,
Oh, true.
Chop off their cocks.
Wait, how do you say castrate?
Yeah, what was that?
Oh, fuck off.
Castrate them.
I'm not here for your entertainment.
Great.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
I hope nobody makes me straight.
But
It's
you know,
crazy you live so close to England but can't
what's
speak
the point in
English.
having children if you don't want them to continue on? If you don't want their fucking
I don't speak the language of my oppressors.
Whatever.
I just want your cock
Even if
chopped
you were
off.
speaking
That's
perfect
all.
English, I don't think I
I'm doing
understand.
good so far.
Why do you want to have kids if you don't want your kids to have kids? Is that what you're saying?
I had no idea.
Why do you want your genes to continue on? If you just want
that's what.
bring up a fucking twat.
Oh, that's why I take my old
pants
pants to Goodwill. Because I want
Goodwill.
I want my jeans to live on.
Well, who? Will Smith.
Jeez. All right, fucking Levi's jokes. Let's go. Fucking corduroys. What about
late jeans?
Slack.
Look, I'm trying to get laid on Tinder. Okay.
How's it going?
Yeah, he's gonna subscribe for 12 months.
Hopefully she doesn't hear
Yeah,
you
they tell me they need to pay, so I need to get paid.
What picture? What pictures are you using?
I don't know.
Hopefully not pictures of
Oh,
you.
there we go. Does that
Oh, you should use some other guys' pictures.
No, you literally have that one with the makeup on.
Yeah.
Take that out immediately. Take that out immediately.
See, this is what I was asking for at the beginning before everybody interrupted. I was asking you for advice.
Oh my God, wait, let me see the
No,
pictures.
no. You just killed my
Let me see the
advice.
pictures, Jason, or you can send them to me, and I'll just. Oh,
Yes.
dear
Send
God,
her
no.
some
Don't
pictures.
have
What's your
anything
email?
wearing
You need
makeup
to sort
Can
me
I
out.
send you some pictures, Chrissy?
How much does Kristen Carney?
Right.
Maybe we'll start a GoFundMe for Kristen Carney to get involved in this.
Get in her DMs. I'm sure she'll give you a pro
I don't know.
bono.
Look,
I'd
come
love
on, I
to
look
slide
sexy
in
as
her
fuck in
DMs.
that one. I look good. I look good.
That's good. That's a good one.
Not bad. Yeah.
Aw,
that's
Cookie Boy.
Do you have a full body shot?
No. I've never taken a dick picture.
gotta get
I'm not
something
sure how
with
it
a
takes
bod.
them.
No, you gotta
There's
get a
a lot
bot.
of Ukrainian
Closed.
ladies that keep
Closed.
asking me how it
I'm not
takes.
talking about nudes.
No. You wouldn't
You
want to see.
don't know how to take dick pictures? What the fuck does that even mean?
I know how to take them. I just never taken one myself.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
tuck it
take-
between your legs and you hit snap on your camera.
Look, Bruce. I know you've taken plenty of cock pictures for other men, but
No.
not
Good one.
yourself.
For men or of men?
Look,
That was
look,
kind of
look at
confusing.
me. I look just like Keanu right there. Look at me.
Take
You
that one
know,
off
I look-
immediately.
look
Take
how-
that one
yeah,
down.
That's a psycho.
Yeah.
No,
That's someone
no.
who kills people.
Jerry,
Yeah,
Jerry.
that's mental illness. Don't show
Yeah.
that
Jerry,
right
what are
away.
you doing,
That's
lad?
the hatchet killer from that fucking the smash. That's one of those
Jerry,
kind of psycho
don't try to
people.
like you show your goofy funny side on a date. You do not do that with photos.
Facts. Be so.
Red flag,
Look,
red
this is why I
flag.
don't get fucked, all right? I don't give a fuck.
Chrissy, what about all my photos?
My
They look
hands
like
still
this.
work. Until I get fucking amputated, I'm good. I don't give a fuck.
You got to get a picture of yourself like coming off a private jet or something. That'll look sexy.
Yeah, hold with a dog. That's good.
Yeah.
Photoshop your head on Joe Biden falling down the stairs.
Yeah,
That's
getting
actually really
stunned.
funny.
Yeah, by Stone
That-
Cold. Yeah,
That's
that'll work.
actually a great idea.
No, I'm good.
Perfect.
I'm good. I don't care. All right. As long as I've
Animated.
got my Frankie
No, I think
McDonald
you do.
right
I
next
think
to me.
you do
Put
care.
Frankie McDonald in all your Tinder pictures.
That's why I cannot wait to go there next year for the eclipse. And I can get a picture with him. And everybody will be like, oh my God. Frankie McDonald.
Oh no, I'm so sorry, Chrissy. I have to leave. The police are at my house. I have to go. I'm so sorry. Have a good night, everyone. Oh no, what do they want? The police are here. Bye. Bye.
Oh, is he trying to fake us? Is he faking a swatting?
He's getting arrested
What
for
that
the
was, honestly.
Oh, is that his?
Just a
molesting. He's getting arrested for molesting those
I think he was
grannies.
trying to do a dismount.
I think he just wants a cigarette because he can't
I think
smoke
he's
inside.
tired or wants a cigarette. So, Chrissy, you're headed down to Texas to hang out with our buddy Alex Stein soon. Is that what I heard?
Yeah. Yep. Beginning of
Is that
May.
next week? Beginning of May.
Yeah.
So that's next month. The month after next month.
Gosh, yeah, it's coming up.
This year's gone so fast, hasn't it? Everybody?
Well, it's flying by. I'll be at Hyenas May 5th and 6th. It'll be great.
Cool. You're at the Stress Factory. You ever do shows at the Stress Factory?
Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow in Bridgeport, the Stress Factory in Bridgeport with Keanu Thompson.
Yeah, that's a great place.
It's fun. It'll be fun.
Are you going to go to Perry in Pottstown?
What?
You broke up a little bit.
When Perry Caravella is going to be up there? Are you going to any of that? Or do you care about Perry?
I can't do that date, but I hope people go. Sounds like a fun show.
It looks like you're in Texas a lot this year, huh?
Just twice. There were years where I've gone 3 times.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeehaw. Because that's the Blaze with Alex Stein, right?
Yes. Yeah. I'll see who else over there will have me. But yeah, definitely Alex's show. And then he's going to do a spot at Hyenas.
And you got you do InfoWars too, right?
Oh yeah, they're in Austin though, not Dallas.
Too far away.
Austin, Texas.
It's doable.
Gigantic state.
I think it's worth a trip. Yeah, it is a big state.
But I would just like to ask, Chrissy, you're definitely going to be in Sydney, Nova Scotia for the eclipse.
Oh my fucking god.
Maybe. I don't want to promise anything and then not show up.
I am definitely going there.
I can tell.
I don't want to go there for 3 minutes of blackout in the sky.
Okay.
That's pretty much where you're going.
Okay, yeah, let's read this. Whatever.
Let's read the schedule.
Yeah, so you got Bridgeport tomorrow at the Stress Factory, and then you're headlining New York City.
Yes, the Grizzly Pear. Come on out, guys, to the Grizzly Pear Saturday.
Midtown.
Gino will be there. Keanu will be there. Andrew Harms will be there. That'll be super fun.
Then Staten Island, April 7th and 8th. You're in Morse Plains. Then you're off to Vegas, Dallas. You're going to be all down in there. So, and then you got Anime Matsuri. What exactly is that? That's not Comic-Con, right?
It's an anime convention.
But it's like a Comic-Con, but just with anime?
Yeah, it's like a MegaCon with an anime focus. I have never been before, but I think they have a large like YouTuber component to the convention. So
I enjoyed watching your Comic-Con down there last year with all your buddies, Star Wars Girl, and
I felt out of place, but I actually got in trouble because I left my desk to go, I think, do the panel, and Frank was manning the desk, and he was like making fun of people walking by. I think they might have been some tea folks who, and Frank had like funny commentary, and then we ended up getting complaints, like, oh, some of the passers-by were offended by the commentary, and it's like,
good,
it's so funny.
Yeah, well, we like seeing hot ladies in nice outfits. That's the least of what we like about watching it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's always a lot of cute cosplay at those things.
And of course, we always love your impressions of Frost and Greta Thunberg. Those were fucking hilarious.
I feel like Frost is gonna be retired. I have to find some new impressions for sure. Gotta keep it moving.
But Greta's still on the go though. She got a
fake arrested,
doctorate or something or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh, honorary doctorate.
Yeah. And she's complaining about not being able to go to school, but she still got an honorary thing for not even going there the whole fucking time.
I go.
Women,
Fatphobic and hate speech. Yes, that's
fatphobic and hate speech.
Who's this? Who's this guy in the chat?
Who's this guy?
I can't have him.
Yeah, who's this lurker? God.
That's a troll. Ban him.
Lurker.
And of course, last time you were down there doing Blaze, that was with Elijah and Sydney Watson, right about the time that all that shit popped off.
Back in the day, who knew? Who knew that show would burn out? It was doing so well.
Did you show up right after the Jack Murphy thing happened, or right before it? I can't remember.
I think it was
right before. Close to the same time.
We might have been like the show right before because it was right before Christmas.
It was you and Aaron Berg. I remember watching it, and then and then it was a couple weeks later. I guess you were talking about it on your show, and Jack Murphy was like, "Fuck you, heartfelt," like bitching her out. I guess that was mentioned in the lawsuit recently.
One of my low-key favorite moments of that was when, because Kumia did the show too. He came out like the same time as me and Aaron. Right. So like one night it was like me and some Malcolm Flex. Then it was me and Aaron. Then it was Aaron and Kumia, and it might have been Aaron and Kumia for 2 nights or something. But my favorite was like Elijah didn't know who Anthony Cumia was, so he brought him on the show, like introduced him as a comedian, and then just like watching his face, like I'm backstage like. Oh no!
He's done stand-up.
Radio legend. Oh my god! And then we were at the studio. This is literally yesterday, because I did morning with Kate Meany before we had the 1000th episode, and Kate Meany is Kevin Meany's daughter. So he was like a very well-known comedian. Kate is like
I remember
20, 21, 22, whatever, and she was on morning with me. And then we come out, and Anthony's super hungover. He's sitting on the couch. And we're all saying our goodbyes. And then Kate looks at Anthony and goes, "What's your name again?" Like to shake his hand. And he's like, I'm Anthony. And then she leaves. I'm like, Anthony, you should have just pointed to the sign. You should have just like literally pointed to the big sign in the studio that says Anthony Cumia Show. But it shocked me that like, you could be in Compound Media and have no clue who Anthony is. But he's like the coolest guy. He wasn't like, oh, how could you? You know? He was chill about it.
Yeah, that takes a simple Google search to find out like who someone is. That's pretty bad. I suppose there's pretty lazy producers and people out there. But it's the
youth, you know what I mean? Like the youth, they don't always know.
Yeah, who's this old guy? Who is he anyway?
Yeah,
except for the smart youth.
You can research on the
train
like you, fucking trip or bus trip to your fucking place that you're going to. It's not that hard.
What?
You can research where you're going and what you're showing up to.
True. Yeah.
On the way, just search it. On the way, you've got 30 minutes on the train. Oh, now you're not. You're just being.
I like that you put an L in the word search. Search it.
Well, it's like how people always tell me off because I don't say ass instead of arse.
Arse.
That's how we say it in Scotland, but we get told off because I don't say ass.
No, you say it correctly.
Exactly. Would you rather want your arse slapped or your ass slapped?
My ass slipped? It slipped.
Slapped.
Yeah.
Like,
whatever.
Titles, Eddie.
See, this is why I don't talk to women.
We need.
This is why
I talk to Ukrainians.
We need translate.
Photos up with you in makeup. That's. I'm why you don't talk to women. Okay.
Oh, you don't. You have no idea what I've been going through.
Take off weird fucking photos on your profile.
You don't even follow me.
Have
so
nothing
you even know
weird
all the fucking fun that everybody else is having. Okay. But you can subscribe to my OnlyFans at onlyfans.com.
No, we can't.
Shits and giggles.
No,
it's
we
free.
cannot.
Yes,
we cannot do that.
It's free. It's free.
I wonder if Ian has more followers on OnlyFans than he does.
Oh God, I never looked at it.
I've got 28, but my account's free, and I don't post anything apart from.
Are you really on OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Why?
I was gonna do OnlyFans when this whole pandemic COVID shit happened, and I was just gonna post slow motion shitting videos. But you're not allowed to post scat porn. Apparently,
then that would be.
I don't even know why that's scat porn. Just because I was shitting in a bowl.
That would actually be OnlyFans.
Holy crap!
I have a feeling yours is going to be a lonely fans.
I've got 28 fans. Fuck off. I've got 28 fans. I'm good.
Good
it's
job.
All free. But yeah, you're not allowed to post shit and shit. Shit and shit. That just even sounds even fucking.
I'm sure everyone.
I was just filming myself shitting in slow motion. That's what I was gonna do. But you're not allowed to post shit on OnlyFans. So
how old are you?
I'm 30.
30.
I
think you take the T's out of the word 30.
30, Shepherd.
30. That's the key to a Scottish accent. Just add L's in words where there aren't L's.
You still talk to Count Dankula, Chrissy?
We aren't like buds. I mean, he would maybe answer a DM if I sent it to him, but I think he's great. The last time I interacted with him, they wanted me to do a video for his roast.
Yeah,
and,
somebody sent me that. It was great. Waffles is a very good girl.
Yeah, I taught Waffles how to heil. Yeah.
How's Leanne Starr doing these days?
She's good. Are you on her OnlyFans?
No, but no, because I was told that it's beta to join a girl's OnlyFans. Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't want to be. I don't want to do that.
He desperately wants her on the show. He keeps asking about her like every other week. So if you could, if you could put a message in her ear that there's some creepy guy on a show that wants her on.
You are messaging these people or emailing these people. Don't ask anyone else to help you get a guest unless you have not made 5 minutes of effort by emailing them yourself.
Yeah, no,
not me. Oh, I didn't know that.
I love helping people, but if you don't help yourself first, well, it's like then I feel like an asshole.
Pull yourself up by the bootstraps.
Yeah, don't ask somebody to do your job for you. You like if you're going, hey, I've been trying for 6 months, you want to ask me back or whatever, like, okay, that's one thing. Sorry, I'm triggered because so many people are like, help me get this person, help me get on Gavin McGinnis's show. And it's like, okay. You start feeling like used after a while.
Oh,
I'm so triggered. Sorry.
Yeah, speaking of when Gavin was down there,
that's how it feels to be a man.
When Gavin was down there on Alex Stein's show, when he cussed out all of his producers and the people, did you see it? Did you see the video of that?
Yeah, that
when he went off on everyone for staring at their phones and like not paying attention.
Hey, at least he wasn't pulling his dick out, so it could have been worse.
Yeah, fair enough. We're putting a butt plug in.
No, I'm saying he did when he was on Friday Night Tights.
Did they get a strike for that?
No, because they were able to pull it down and like cut it out right away.
Oh, they cut that part out.
But that was just a Wizinator, right?
I don't know. He claims it was his actual real dick.
No, that was a Wizinator. I saw the clip. I know what you're talking about.
Real penis, so I believe.
No
Jimmy.
way. No way. That was a Wizinator. I'm sure of it.
I thought.
It just like being nice to all the ladies that chat to on OnlyFans from Ukraine. I know they're all want to come over and stay at my house, so I'm all good. I don't care about weekend.
If they just saw their entire family die in front of them, I doubt they would want to come hang out with you.
Oh, they would.
Well, they could be looking for new company. You don't know.
You think you'll be on Chipperson podcast anytime soon again?
I was slated to do something, and then it was rescheduled. I don't know if it was because of the boobs or what. But I could follow up there.
Yeah, it's always great to see everybody on Chip.
Chip!
Fuck yeah.
Still going strong.
I like all the people. He has a lot of good people on all the time. Just the regular crews that come in and out of compound.
Look at my bubblehead. Help me with my dating profile.
Why are you being so rude, Chrissy? This is why I don't even look at women in the eye. You're all disgusting. You're all terrible. You always just want to make me feel like the worst person in the world.
Pedersen.
You're all in the wrong.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look, I said person wrong. Oh, no, I'm the worst person in the world. You fake ginger. Yeah, you really fucking got me, didn't you?
The grizzly person.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think he likes you, though, because...
Yeah, you fucking fucking riding cunt. Go ahead.
I think he likes you. Oh, there it goes. I was going to say, I think he likes you because he hasn't called you the C word. Then he calls you the C word right as I was about to say it. Good job, Jetty.
In Scotland, what a cunt is a term of endearment.
Jetty, I love you. I love you, Jetty.
I love you too, Chrissy. I love you too. That's why I don't call into your show anymore. I don't call out all these porn stars.
If I didn't care, I would be like, you put up whatever retarded photos on your profile. I wouldn't even bother. But since I care, I want you to put your best self forward. I don't want.
That's why I asked you for advice.
Okay.
Questions.
That didn't really sound really gay, didn't it?
First impressions. the first person I asked about me profile.
Well, yeah. This is why you don't ask women for advice. That's basically all I've learned tonight. Thank you.
I think the FBI is making a profile right now too, or Scotland Yard. I should
fucking hopefully. I've been waiting for 5 years.
I think there is some profiling going on for sure. Absolutely.
I have to scram, boys. I have another appointment. But this was so
absolutely.
fun.
We appreciate you coming on. And did you have any plugs you want to say real quick before you take off?
Madison, my favorite person on the show was Jerry.
Of course.
There we go. There's my boy smiling.
Oh, make him feel good about himself.
Go to ChrissieMayr.com for tickets. I'm going to be in Bridgeport tomorrow with Keanu Thompson. New York City, 2 shows this Saturday at the Grizzly Pedersen. Jersey, thank you for showing my calendar earlier. Jersey, Staten Island, Texas, Richmond, Virginia, Vegas. I'll be all over. Check it out. Simcast Sundays, 9 p.m. Eastern on my YouTube channel and Rumble, and Compound Media Mondays at 7 for the Wet Spot. Thank you guys. And also, we are going to be doing a Frankie McDonald birthday show because his birthday falls on a Monday this year. Monday, April 24th. Mark your calendars. It's going to be the Frankie McDonald extravaganza. So we're figuring out like who to book, like how to have the Frankiest show possible.
If you
have any good ideas, send them my way.
Hell yeah.
Chrissie Mayr, whatever.
Awesome.
I'm doing great so far.
Yeah, thank you very much, Chrissie.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chrissie.
It was nice meeting you, Chrissie.
Yeah, love you too.
Have a good one.
You're the best.
Those fingers. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Well, wasn't that some shit?
Yeah, that was.
Hell yeah, man.
Fucking hate women.
Jetty, she loves you, Jetty.
No, she's a fake ginger. Whatever. No, I'm not. I'm not being a cunt.
Jerry, you're a Rangers fan, right?
You are a cunt.
Cunt. And we're all being a cunt. We're all having.
Jerry doesn't care about anything but wrestling.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Fucking WrestleMania is next weekend. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, yeah.
Anyway, that was a good 2 hours.
It was a lovely show.
Goodbye.
I like how everybody kind of left at certain different points and everything. It was, lovely. We're all having fun. That's all that fucking matters. We didn't bring up any gay-ass fucking... Oh, what are you fighting with this podcast?
Don't do it.
I'm not.
So I got... Check out this dude from Estonia. I was going to bring this up. Gavin had this on his show the other day. As far as bad haircuts go and a bad profile, here you go.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
See, I don't know if anything's real anymore with this fucking AI-generated shit.
That looks like a fucking...
No, he's real.
That's like if you went to a fucking barber's and asked for the mac and cheese. You know, like,
it looks like he cut his hair himself, to be honest.
Yeah.
Fuck. Especially if it around his ears. Like, you know, it's...
Yeah, it looks like hair for a Lego guy. Like you would snap on the top.
Something you can just click onto the top. It's fucking ridiculous.
It does.
Well, he's got one side mustache and the other side non-mustache.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that?
Yeah, well, no, you can see the mustaches on both sides. It's just shitty one. It's horrible.
Oh yeah, maybe.
It's
yeah.
kind of just there.
One I can grow.
Let's see. What do we got? Some comments
but the
to
fact
read.
that you'd have to like straighten your hair every day for that fucking thing. I mean, like, Bruce, you get me. You know, you just put a hat on. I just put a hat on. I don't want to fucking do my hair all the time.
No, it's a
just
fucking...
stick on a hat. I don't need to fucking style it like I'm a fucking bitch that needs to draw their own eyebrows on. Or
I don't even like fucking getting wet. Like to begin with.
Yeah.
It's just fucking taking...
I wash myself every day, but I'm not gonna fucking look at my fucking hair. I need to fucking comb my pubes. No, I'm fucking
But I have great hygiene, everybody. Just
me
keep
too.
it.
Me too. I am a clean boy. We're all clean. I'm all clean.
I smell my family tells me that I smell like fucking roses.
Maybe they're
Do you
lying
think
to you.
Brennan Carr is better or Roland Roaster?
I don't know what the hell you said.
What?
Brennan Carr or Roland Roaster? Which one's better?
Still don't know what you just said.
I still don't know what you're trying to say.
Well, I thought Bruce would know. So you know Roland Roaster, right, Bruce?
Roland Roaster?
Roland Roaster in Sheepshead Bay.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were talking about a fucking band or something.
Nah.
Roland Roaster.
Honestly, Jimmy G, you sound like me talking with another Scottish guy, just saying random crap that nobody else would understand.
Well, I thought Bruce would understand because it's from his neighborhood.
Yeah, well, Emmons Avenue. Yeah, no, I was born in Sheepshead Bay, Marine Park. I grew up around that area, but I live in fucking Jersey now.
Ooh. And yet you're not a Devils fan.
Fuck no. No, I fucking
never will be.
No, man, I was like 7 years old when they won in '94, so I got to see that a little bit, but I need to see another one.
No fucking idea.
Well, they play right next to Compound.
That's my piss ball.
Yeah, that's what's awesome, and fucking Penn Station's right there too. So I just take the train, fucking hop right off.
Now, Bruce, do you think you get cock blocked by your own hat?
I don't think I've ever worn this hat in the same room as a girl.
Oh
no.
Well, let us know when you do.
I will.
Better than a Scottish gay.
To wear it.
In Scotland, we call them poofs.
Oh yeah, we call them poofs. Who the fuck said that? Was that? Who the fuck said poofs?
That was me.
Who? I can't see you. Sorry, I was pissing in a bottle right now. Oh, Jimmy G.
Yep.
All right, cool. Yeah.
You know, I have Scottish ancestry from Edinburgh.
Edinburgh. Oh god, that's like 20 miles away from where I am just now. Oh fuck, what is this?
What's that for?
I've never been. I've always wanted to visit.
No, don't. There's no point coming. It's just a bunch of fucking old bricks.
What?
Wait, what the fuck?
Would you?
Is it a piss-fueled car?
Joule cooler. You hook it to your AC vent, and then you stick the hose in your balls, and it blows cold AC on your balls.
Oh, okay.
You guys thought your car sucked piss out of you? What the hell are you doing?
Is that Tom Sizemore?
Don't you guys get technology?
Clean your legs while driving around on a hot summer day.
Well, I know this is the kind of shit that you'd be getting, Derek, but no, I've never fucking... No, that's not for me.
Rest in peace, Tom Sizemore.
You don't have a car.
Or Sizemore.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to drive because I've had my seizures. You can't drive legally for 2 years after you've had a seizure in the UK. So
did you have your seizures by the seashore?
Yes, that's why I was there earlier today. Just I passed out and I could float like a fucking whale in the sea. No.
We have. Are you a Mitchell and Webb fan, Jerry?
I don't think whales float.
I like some of their stuff, but that was like fucking like nearly 20 years ago.
I love Peep Show. Peep Show's one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, Peep Show. Have you seen Faulty Towers?
Faulty Towers?
Yeah.
With John Cleese?
John Cleese, yeah. It was like
I saw that
70s.
many years ago when I was a kid.
Yeah. Oh man, they've had to take certain episodes off because they've been, racist or well, not racist, but said certain things.
Racist, you say?
Oh, you would love Faulty Towers if you've seen it, Derek. Honestly,
yeah, I have it all on DVD. So.
Oh yeah, I've got on DVD as well. Yeah, they've taken certain episodes off because they're too offensive. Because it's basically them Well, the whole premise of the show is them owning a hotel, and it's people coming over from different countries, you know, like Spain, America, and all that shit, and they just shit on them the whole time because they're English. But the fucking jokes that they make and everything, they've got a fucking Spanish waiter that doesn't know anything about anything, how to talk about English and all that shit. You'd fucking love it. I'm not doing a really good job at explaining it. Yeah,
I think speaking of 1935, I think that's when the Nuremberg laws were put in place.
Oh yeah,
Just a random.
Let's talk about what were the stocks at them days, mate? Tell me about that. Fuck's sake! I bought this whole bottle of fucking vodka from this Chrissie Mayr shit, and I didn't even fucking open it.
Jesus
you were already
Christ,
drunk.
Jetty, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I know, I'm fucking retarded.
Jetty, you're getting pissed again?
I think the stock market was pretty good in 1935. That was only the Great Depression was the late 1920s, early 1930s.
Oh yeah, before Nuremberg.
The worst year was 31.
What was it? Black Tuesday was when the stock market crashed.
Not for certain countries, it wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
Black Tuesday, when all the people on Wall Street were jumping out windows.
Oh yeah, that was.
Oh, now the rolling. The gun froze.
Thought he'd never.
All right, guys. I think I want to end it here, and what I want to say is on Friday we have Husey at 8 Eastern on Friday. So everybody, you better fucking come back, or else we'll find out where you live. And we'll come over to your house, and we'll come inside, and we'll turn your TV on and make you watch that shit.
Oh, this couldn't have ended any better. Look how stupid Jimmy looks.
Well, I hope you have a handicap ramp accessibility so that we can get into your house. So if you don't, you better fucking build one between now and the time I get there. That's all I'm going to say. Ooh. That's a threat in Minecraft.
There you go.
All right. Well, thanks, Scott and Stephen and Jason and everybody that came and saw our little show this evening. Chrissie Mayr was a fucking stud, even though she's a female. She was awesome. Bruce, do you have any? Hey, actually, let's go out on Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy, do you have any final words?
Just keep up the good work.
Fuck you, Jimmy.
Fight my whole life. I could beat you up even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark, cause you stink like a fart. Well, I like your fart on fire with my rounds. You think I won't? I do it all the time. I bet I got more money than Jay-Z. Compared to me, Jay-Z is lazy. Plus Beyonce thinks that I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce, I think you're cute too. I made out with so many girls. I made out with every girl in the world. I might look small, but I'm not. I don't care if you're big, I'll fight you. Well, I do know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls. Cause I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls.